Okay, checking if it works. Okay, there I am. Hi. Just gonna give the chat a bit. Okay. uh, Yemen and AJ, I see you there. Hi. Yay, Roho. My God, it's it's only been a week since our last session. It feels longer. Um, I did I did a lot of research, and by research I mean I just watched someone else's stream. Uh, and was it I know how to pronounce Ira's name now. It's Ira Grachowska. My bad. I was saying it really wrong. Oh my God. Yeah, that was like the only major name I messed up. I think uh you're supposed to pronounce Vadim with like a more emphasis on the I. I did learn that. And uh Shubina and Marina I actually got right, so Russian test is tomorrow, Topaz. Yes, yes, yes. It's true. Oh my God. Yeah, I presume everyone who's here right now was here for last session. Um, oh my God. Uh, we're looking for our friend Ira. And she's been having it rough. And Asya over here is also going through it. And Vadim is the spawn of Satan. That is our summary. Last time on Dragon Ball recap. I don't know how those work. I'm sorry. I'm a I'm a fake Dragon Ball fan. By fake Dragon Ball fan, I mean I've never watched Dragon Ball, but uh, I love all my Dragon Ball fan friends. Oh my God. Dragon Ball Z.A.T.O. It's true. You're a genius. You know, we might be able to finish this session, but if we do, it would probably be long. And I don't expect this stream to be as long as the previous. It might be like 3 hours, like maybe 2.5 hours, as opposed to like 4 hours, like it was last time. But we'll see. Um, but if we don't finish, it'll definitely be like 3 sessions because this game is very short. I was like under the impression that this game had like 4 chapters, but I think it actually has three, which is interesting. Like I thought there was gonna be one for each of the four main characters. The idea of reading through a Vadim chapter with this chat, it sounds fucking hilarious. But I think it's only 3 chapters. I could be wrong. No, Iro would have loved Satosugu. It's true. Oh my God. No, it seems seems everyone's like eager to start. So let's see. Oh yeah, I should probably check if the audio is working well, but I presume it's just like last time. A team chapter would be crazy. We'd feel like we don't would care if we didn't ask all the way through. Alright, that's good. Oh my god. Let's see. The world is as bright as a sunless day allows. The air is clear and soft despite the cold. The statue on the main square shines in silver. I have already made my rounds around the city. It's been a wonderful time as usual. I've seen all there is to see, and I've admired all there is to admire. Is what I would say if I were a liar. I travel south towards the single place I've been neglecting. It's easy to avoid, since it's right on the edge of the long residential street. The car repair shop. There's nothing special about it at all, aside from the fact that the owner's son is a classmate of mine. So what's my problem with it? I suppose you can call it pettiness. Ever since that one incident, I've been avoiding the spot like the plague. Oh. But it's never been the shop's fault. It was poor luck, that and my own overreaction. If I want to achieve my goal, I need to get over myself and face it. That's right, I'm sticking to it. I'm sending my message to the universe. Of course, there are requirements I have to meet. I need to take in and process the beauty of the whole entire world to achieve the right signal strength. If I can't find the beauty in everything this town has to offer, how can I ever grasp the grandeur of the planet, let alone the universe? Well, I'm familiar with every other part of Workuta 5. I'm well familiar, sorry. Excluding one area because of an old joke gone wrong is just unfair. I'm sorry, car repair shop. It's true. Didn't even notice. Oh yeah! Oh my god. Happy birthday, Yemen, in Z.A.T.O. Oh my god. Yeah. I'll fix my mistake. Ah. I momentarily freeze up, then scoop behind a corner. Just now. Was it Garen walking down the streets, down the side of the road? I peek out to check. That's right. He's marching quickly, hand in pockets. A couple times, he turns around as if to make sure he's not being followed. Huh. I wait until he's at a good distance away before I come out of my hiding. I'd rather not encounter him after what happened yesterday. Yeesh. He's never been this crude with me before. I mean, there are plenty of people in the streets, so maybe I'm just being overly cautious. But better safe than sorry, right? Road ends. There's the workshop. It's bathed in pure white light, almost as if it's glowing, inviting me in. I take a look around and don't see anyone. Just cold and empty cars, some crates stacked by the building, concrete slabs. The snow keeps softly flowing from the hills. It's quiet. I take a peek through one of the windows, but the only thing I see is my reflection. They fixed it then. Is there really nobody inside? It's not like I particularly wanted to enter, but I thought that might be the best way to go about it. Have a quick glance, see how normal everything everything it is, and then leave. Everything it is. Nice and simple. It looks like they're closed today, though. I was certain they worked on Sundays, Sundays too. Uh, I should just check the schedule at the door. Uh, there. A scratched up metal plate. Let's see. Should be open. It's Sunday, just past 12. I knock on the door and then give it a tug. It won't budge. Huh? I give it another tug, and then a push. That's strange. Maybe it's not time yet? But when, if not today? Would the universe really hold me back like that? No. Let's not jump to such conclusions. The mechanics are probably on lunch break. Ha, of course! Though I don't believe they had it listed. Did I miss that? Oh my god. Saturday's like listed twice, yeah. I thought I was seeing things. No lunch break. Let's not be being inattentive. Then why? Oh, maybe it's some sort of holiday today. I'm bad at keeping track of things like that. Still, shouldn't there be a notice or... Wait. I look over at the metal plate again. Okay, Saturday's there like 3 times, actually. Oh my god. I really love the background, how they did the backgrounds to the game. It's a good tone setter. I agree. Yeah. Oh my god. It does give When They Cry vibes, yeah. Huh? Wait. That doesn't seem like... What? I open my eyes and blink intensely. Did I just not get enough sleep? I'm just not seeing straight? I shouldn't have I shouldn't have read so much before I went to bed. I need to focus. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. Water day. Huh? Oh my god. I don't. I... Why does... Oh my god. Ah, it's okay. I got it. I know what this is. I shut my eyes. It's just a dream. I've seen these things before. I come to my apartment door, but the number is all messed up and wrong. I need to make an urgent call, but the rotary dial wraps up into a spiral. I'm running through my school and can't find the right classroom because the number I need doesn't exist. In times like these, I just firmly close my eyes. I need to understand this isn't real. Then, when my eyes open, I'll be in my room. I'll see the morning light beaming in through the window, projecting a bright square on the wall. I'll look into the silver of the sky outside, and it will be a soft hue, pink and blue. I open. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. This was my laptop when it shut off the other day and the clock went all crazy. Oh shit. You're living in a 3 a.m. video. I see. That's what it is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit. I'm trying to like read this really fast. You really helped me out today, Vadim. Today I set out to fall deeper than before, to fall deeper in love. Right now I'm so full of love, I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I'm so grateful, my fingers won't stop shaking. Thank you, Vadim. I won't forget this till the day I die. Windows still won't let me peer inside. Way too bright, so all I see is my own silhouette. The snowfall is neither harsh nor light, because there is no snowfall, only snow. No, I misunderstood. Who said that I can't peer inside? That's me. That's me behind the glass. I'm looking in and looking out at the same time. I'm looking in and looking out the window. I see. What do you see, Asya? What do you see from inside the sealed body shop? Same thing you see from outside, Asya. The same blue sky. The same infinity. The same unfashionable coat. Oh, what was that? That's... okay. Gem signal what? Smells of oil. The air is so thick, I feel like I'm choking. Huh. It feels like I have a grit under my nails. I have grit under my nails. My hands are cold. It's dark. Am I covered in dirt? Everything's lined with sour dust. As if the void sticks to my skin and coats the inside of my mouth and lungs. It's almost enough to make me puke. Come take, yes. Something? Okay. What are they saying? Are they addressing me? Do they know that I'm here? Are they laughing? The voices have been completely unintelligible. The walls between us are becoming thicker by the second. I have to cry out to them. Maybe this time nothing comes out. Or does it? It's like my words collapse against the wall before they reach them. A wall. That's right, it's a dark metal wall. A closed door. A lock firmly shut. I've been banging against it, yelling, all to no avail. My body is too soft. My words are too weak. My outline is too blurry. Of course I can't break through. I'm no more than a shadow. A dirty, dusty, grimy shadow that reeks of petroleum and sweat. Ew. Why is a shadow afraid of the dark? A raindrop shouldn't fear the ocean. A fragment shouldn't fear the whole. Perhaps it didn't know it was a shadow. It lived too long thinking it was something so much more solid. It believed the notion of agency existed in its world. What a naive little shadow that was. The time has come for it to face the truth. The blurry shadow slumps down, head against the wall. The voices are a muffled mess, but there's no need to pay it any mind. Soon the shadow won't have the ears to hear them with. Soon the shadow won't have to concern itself with anything. The smell of oil is sharp, but soon there won't be anything to smell it. The floor is cold, but soon there won't be anything to touch it. The pain is piercing, but soon there won't be anything to feel it. It's a good deal, isn't it? The shadow doesn't resist anymore. The void opens its maw. Get out. Huh? What? My head tilts upward. A clear voice. So clear it's like the words were spoken right into my ear. Who? I spin around. A window. Was it always there? Pale light seeps through the frost. The thin glass barrier is impossibly far. My bad. Oh my god. But maybe I can... No, I have to. I stumble and grope my way through the darkness. Ah. My hand strikes against something cold and heavy. What's that? Metal? A tool? Doesn't matter. Something to grab onto. The weight steadies me. Well, this thing sure is hefty. Or maybe I'm just out of shape. No, that's not true. I do have a shape. My body has a steady form. Of course it does, because my hand is firmly clasped around the wrench. I feel its temperature, weight, and texture. It's there. I'm there. My arm rises. If it doesn't work, it's gonna be really embarrassing. Embarrassing? Who cares? You either do or don't. It's as simple as that. That's right. It is that simple. My arm swings down. You... Who are you? Interesting. Jam signal, see you again. Yeah, that was normal. She having a post-traumatic breakdown? That's what I was kind of... yeah, that's what I was kind of getting from that. Oh my god. Also, I didn't notice you said does customer service come with unannounced slurs? That's crazy. Oh my god. It's okay, Marina's here for help. Man, the constant dark is making me depressed already. I hate this time of year. Is it that bad? It's not like there's no light at all. You call that light? It's dingy mist all afternoon. I feel like I just got shoved into a smokestack. Can you go crazy from vitamin D deficiency? Do people die from that? I don't think so. And personally I find it rather nice. Everything looks so gentle. Blah, it makes me all moody. The guys make fun of me for that, can you imagine? Ain't it normal to feel down when you're not getting any sun? I've heard it's pretty common, yes. You wilt like a sad little flower. Exactly! You're so right. I am a gentle rose freezing to death. I waste away. No photosynthesis, no water, no nothing. There. You'll get your sunlight soon. Not until the end of winter, I won't. Anyway, I wonder how we haven't run into you yesterday. I thought we'd see you by the library or something. Oh, I just went to the outskirts and, probably broke a window. It's really, serene out there. Serene, you say? Yes, it is a little dim right now, but it's very beautiful, too. Ooh. I never thought going out there at this time of year. A bit too cold for walks, you know. Yeah, I understand. But hey, maybe I'm missing something. Like the season's charm and all. Hey, maybe I'll tag along sometime. I could use a change of scenery. That would be great. Please do, whenever. Yay! Then count me in. You know, our recent hangouts have been kinda sucky. Oh, yeah, they went to watch FNAF 2 and, like, it wasn't as good as they'd hoped. Oh my god. Asya and Marina are the bro pretending nothing happened meme. Ah, not with you, with my friends. Oh. Some of them have had these stupid curfews now. Half of us had to be home by 7. 7? Can you believe that? Oh, wow. Why now? Parents are worried because of Ira being gone. I mean, I get it, but it's been 4 days. Yeah. No news on your end, I figure? Nothing. Marina's face darkens. She's sad. No, she sighs. She's sad. The adults organized a search party this weekend. Maybe you've heard? No. My dad was home. Mom too. I see. Well, my brother went. And? She shakes her head. As expected. If the search party found anything, it would already be the talk of the town. It's comforting, in a way. If they found Ira's body after so long... No, I'd rather not think about that. You know what I've been thinking? That she left the city? No. She had to be at someone's place. Ah. Of course, this possibility has also crossed my mind. But all the arguments in its favor sounded either too morbid or far-fetched. Do you mean... she was kidnapped? I don't know. She could be staying on her own accord. But where would that be? I can't think of anyone Ira would trust that much. Well, there's two of us, for starters. Oh, there's the two of us, for starters. Huh? We're the last two people that saw her, right? Who's to say one of us ain't guilty? But we aren't even that close. And Ira, she's not in my apartment. How do I know if you're telling the truth? Marina, I don't like this joke. Haha, sorry. I'm just speaking from the point of view of the investigation. Ask me the same thing, I'll stumble the same way. The only means to prove my innocence would be a house search. I kinda have a theory on what might be going on. You do? Yup. It's more of a hunch, but the more I think about it, Marina looks around. I don't like whispering about stuff like this at school, though. You know what? How about I call you later? Oh, like in the evening? Yeah. Can I have your number? Ah, yes, of course. I pulled out a scrap of paper and scratched the digits into it with a dull pencil. Thanks. I have some plans before that, so I'll dial as soon as I'm back. Won't be too late with everybody getting dragged home at baby hours. Does 8 sound good? Sure. I'm going to the library anyway. Have fun out there. Ha, I'll sure as hell try. You have, enriching experience. I will, thanks. Marina runs off. Man. Horseman image. Oh my god. Both our amazing digital circus theories got proven wrong, it's true. Now I have to wait until evening to find out. I wanted to wind down a little after school, but now I'll be all restless. Well, maybe not. I haven't visited the library in a long while. Maybe that's why I've been so stressed in the past months. It's always nice and quiet there. I'm sure it'll help me relax. I make my way back to class. Hey, Shubina. Hey. Did we, have no homework? Your notebook's empty. Oh. No, we did. I'm pretty sure. Well, where is it? Nowhere. I didn't do it. A surprised hum rolls across through their whole group. That's okay, I'm also a little shocked. Oh ho. Is someone getting rebellious? No. It just slipped my mind. Ah, classic. Haha, right. Taking some time off for yourself is great and all, but you gotta come up with a better excuse. I'm serious though. Hmm? Really? Yes. Well... You know, that's good. Would be pretty selfish of you to start ditching homework altogether. Huh? We all rely on you, you know? Yeah, you're the best. You're so smart. What would we do without you, haha? Hear that? The people need you, Shubina. Okay. We'll forgive you this time. But don't get used to it. Anyways. Lakin. What? Pass the notes. The Russian ones? No, fucking Japanese. You're supposed to be smart, aren't you? Oh, okay, there. I really did forget. After yesterday's prank, my head was all over the place. Really, school was the last thing on my mind. Although that does remind me. I turned towards the boys, who are now preoccupied with copying Lakin's homework. Vadim? He clicks his tongue. You see, I'm busy? Yes, but shut up. He briefly glances at me. If you want something, ask me later. Okay. The bell rings right as Garen finishes his notes, so I don't get the chance to ask him, not until lesson ends. At least the teacher doesn't check my homework. She's used to me always having it prepared. I feel like I've just abused someone's trust a little. After the lesson is done, I catch up to Garen in the hallway. What? I always wanted to ask you about yesterday. Yesterday? God, this guy's so fucking annoying. Oh my god. His face twitches. He looks back at his friends. The hell are you talking about? I saw you on the street, so... What's this about? It's whatever. You go on ahead, guys. Alright. See ya. Garen turns towards me, and before I can understand what's going on, I feel my side hitting the wall because this guy sucks. Ow. Oh, I see you. Okay. What the fuck did you see? He dragged me. No, more like threw me behind the nearest corner. What the fuck did you see, Shubina? What do you want? I saw you walking from there, so I know you did that. The prank. What? The prank at the car repair. I just wanted to know how you managed to do that. And also how you knew. What? What prank? What are you on about? I know you did that. Don't pretend. I saw you walking, looking guilty. It's okay, I think that's a pretty funny prank. I mean, I'd rather you didn't prank me like that anymore, but I've never seen anything like it. How did you do it? It was like a magic trick. Magic? The hell? Shubina, are you high? The hell do you think I did? Change the schedule. The one on the door of the car repair shop. I saw it. Why would I do that? Come on, Vadim. I know it's just one of your jokes. If you don't want me to, I won't tell anyone. It's just that it's pretty obvious. I just want to understand how you knew about that. Garen takes a step back, looking me up and down. Did you have a weird dream or something? No, why can't you just answer me? He sighs, then runs a hand through his hair. I know you don't get out much, but stores change their working hours all the time. It's freaking normal. No, not like that. It's not about the hours. I want to know, how did you know that I'd be going there? How did you know about Toshia? He stares at me as if he's so confused. As if he doesn't get it. But I know he does. He's just pretending not to for some reason. Oh, girl. Garen's afraid that he'll get in trouble for messing up the metal plate. Duh, of course. This has to be it. He really didn't think this one through, did he? Okay, I don't know what happened, but you're talking nonsense. He turns away. Thanks for wasting my time, I guess. He's leaving. He's going back to the hallway. No, he can't go. Wait! I grab onto his sleeve. He shakes me off. Damn it, get off me. I said I have no clue what you're babbling about. But Tosia's... I don't know any fucking Tosia's. He walks off hastily, as if I were contagious. Why? This doesn't make any sense. Garen never had any issue admitting to a prank. Didn't he take pride in pulling them off? So if he's managed something so elaborate, shouldn't he brag about it to the boys? Why is he so dead set on playing dumb? It sure seemed like he had something in mind when I mentioned seeing him across the street. So it's not like I made anything up. Even if he's scared of being charged for defacing the timetable. He's going a bit overboard with the whole Oblivious Act, isn't he? No. Maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong angle. Maybe I'm being too cynical. I'm expecting too little of this kind, beautiful world. Garen might not be thinking about himself at all. I didn't even consider this possibility. But what if what if what he's feeling isn't fear? What if it's regret? It's never happened before. Oh, I bet you it's never happened before. Oh my god. He's never been one to show remorse. I know. And why would he? It's just harmless games. But maybe he realized that yesterday was a little too much. So when he saw how scared I got, he probably chose not to tell anyone. He thought it would be better to act like it never happened. Just like those boys did. Of course, he'd never apologize. There's nothing to apologize for. But not gloating about it. For Garen, it's as good as saying sorry. Garen must have taken so much from you. Is that why you look so nervous? You were already doubting yourself, regretting your actions as you fled from the crime scene? I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were feeling right away. I didn't get why you denied it all so fervently, but oh my god. But it's okay. I see it now. I didn't hear their conversations with Marina. That's a false statement. But if I pretend it's true, I don't do anything from that. If I don't do anything with that information, I don't change the way I see either of them. Then it becomes reality. It cannot be objectively disproven. Nothing happened with the car repair shop. If both me and Garen believe that, if both of us act like that's the truth, it will just become that. That's incredible. I never would have thought he'd do something like that. I didn't know he understood such things. I'm still not sure how he learned about Tosia saving me. Or how he knew that I'd go there again. I'm sure he's heard about the incident, but I suppose stuff like that is not important anymore. You've offered me the option to undo what happened yesterday. It's a very special coming from someone like you. And I appreciate the sentiment. I won't refuse. Thank you for that, Vadim. Thank you so much. This girl, I swear to God. You have the right to kill someone, Asya. The town library. It feels like it's been ages since I last visited here. Objectively, it's very small. My mind involuntarily compares it to the Lenin's library in Moscow. Oh my god. I was so blown away by its sheer size during the 6th grade field trip. In contrast, this tiny reading hole borders on being claustrophobic. Its walls are the same shade of green as the school cafeteria or the corridor at the children's clinic. And yet, I still feel right at home. Book selection isn't huge, and I've had read through pretty much everything I was interested in multiple times. But it's quality over quantity is the thing. We have some wonderful editions of the classics. I've heard most small town libraries get low quality prints, so I suppose that's where our closed town privilege comes in. I wonder if the same applies to cinema. I'm too shy to watch movies all alone, so I don't know a lot about the local lineup. I should ask Marina about that. Asyanka, long time no see. Where have you been, sweetheart? Hello, Lilia Ivanova? So I was like reading the name again. Novna? I think so. I'm not sure. I learned the Russian names so they could introduce more of them to me so I can butcher those instead. I'm sorry, I've been going out more. That's lovely. Don't apologize. I've always said, a young girl like you shouldn't spend her days cramped up in here. But I like being cramped up in here. I missed it. Lilia Ivanova smiles. She's the librarian. It's not like we're particularly close. We just exchange some pleasantries whenever I come by. So I didn't expect her to be happy to see me again. I suppose she doesn't get too many visitors. I feel a pang of guilt deep in my chest. Actually, do you have, Angelique by Angolan? Oh dear, I'm afraid we don't. But you know, my daughter used to love those books a lot. I'll ask if I could lend you a few volumes. Oh, you don't have to. Please, it's no trouble at all. You're a sweet girl, I'm sure she won't mind. Thank you so much. Of course. Ah, gee. Now I feel even worse for not stopping by. Aw, geez, Rick. Thank you, Vadim, for gaslighting me for our sake. It's true. Oh my god. See, next time I'll bring Lilia Ivanova a box of chocolates. I browsed the shelves. It's a bit of a shame I can't see what Angelique's all about. But I'm not really in a mood for something like that, if I'm being honest. I want to read something familiar, something easy, something like 100 Years of Head by by Kurb Bulichev. Let's see. Perfect. I sit in my usual spot. It's probably embarrassing to read children's books at my age. But I don't want anything heavy today. I don't want anything sad. I've read this one so many times before. If I were if I were caught by Nazis and the only way to live was to recite a passage from this book, I'd probably survive. Oddly specific scenarios we got here. Why would the Nazis want that? Listen, it's a hypothetical situation. Alright, there was this adaptation made last year. Everyone really liked it. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm glad more people saw the story. But that's not how I imagined the stuff from the book at all. Again, and another annoying thing, I just keep imagining the movie version as I read. Crap. I need to keep a way I've always, what I've always picked, I need to keep the way I've always pictured it in my mind. I really need to focus. My concentration increases with each flip of the page. I need to keep the futuristic tech in mind. I need to keep the future world in mind. I need to keep the present world in mind. I need to keep the aliens in mind. I need to keep the, myelophone in mind, whatever. I need to keep everyone's face in mind. I need to keep Verder's face in mind. I need to keep Kolya's face in mind. I need to keep Alice's face in mind. I need to keep Tosia's face in mind. She's thinking of this Tosia person a lot. I need to keep her face in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. I'm gonna be honest, I was like half expecting her to somehow find a way to like bring it back to the Nazis. God, this isn't helping me relax at all. I shut the book and slumped down at the table. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to read this. I wanted something I wouldn't need to think too hard about. Well, it's no biggie. The kids section has plenty of other stuff. I get up and go grab something else. A fairy tale will do. Morosco. This is a really good addition. Something about it always fascinated me in a way I found hard to place. Perhaps it was the tone. The folk version had a more morbid ending compared to the published story. That's how it often is with fairy tales. But this retelling, something about it always felt off to me when I read through it as a little kid. It felt like the text was covering up something I shouldn't see. Are you warm, my lass? I am, Morosco, Mashenska responded, shivering. Morosco leaned in closer, cracking and clicking. I really think children like being scared. Even when there's no reason to, they'll try their hardest to come up with one. You can stare at a beautiful book with illustration and refuse to trust it. You can read a short and sweet cautionary tale and imagine something horrific. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? I am, Morosco. Mashenka responded, teeth chattering from the cold. The frost grew stronger. The girl's cheeks burned bright red. She breathed white mist. Her fingers barely moved. Are we all thrill seekers as children? Maybe it's a simple survival instinct. Always prepare yourself for the worst. Always imagine a scary face staring from the dark. Always think twice about what hides behind a smile. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? Are you warm, my dear? Oh, so warm, Morosco. Let's see, the girl responded, her voice growing silent. No, that doesn't sound right. What a depressing life it would be if we always had to scare ourselves into experiencing its best moments. At least it's not like that anymore. I don't imagine scary things when there are none. I know the world is better than that. I know there's way more to love than there is to despise or fear. It's not some impulsive emotional choice, no. It's the only rational conclusion to everything. Then Morosco took pity on the girl. He wrapped Mashenka in a heavy fur coat, covered her in a blanket of snow, and warmed her up. Right. I'm flipping through one stunning picture to another. This is far more enjoyable than the original. The folk tale is predictable. It's so simple and crude, it's underwhelming. The good girl respects the rules of the ritual and lives. The bad girl breaks the rules and rides back to her mother as a frozen corpse. It's an interesting piece of folklore. But the idea of it, I'm not sure what a modern kid can glean from that. Haha, maybe Garen was right. No, I am getting rebellious. Although, if we look at Morosco, the entity, as if he were the extension of the universe's will... Oh, I think I'm getting it. The real meaning, of course. That's what it is. Morosco is the natural order. It's the will of the world. Yes, you may fear it. You can find yourself in a situation when any positive feeling towards it may seem impossible. But you must gather all of your strength to love it still. And then, you will surely be rewarded. Yes, yes, yes! How have I not noticed it before? It's been beating me over the head all along. Now I see. In that sense, it's an incredible story. In a sense, every child across the world has to read it. I look down at the page I've never seen before. It's Morosco and Mashenka, and every other character's face smiling wide and looking right at me. I did it. I got the message. The lesson you've been trying to get through to me all these years. I finally understood it. This is my little celebration. This is my acknowledgement. Today I've realized something very good and important. I stare at the page, this never-before-seen page, and I am filled with gratitude. I know it's just for me and my eyes only. Nobody in the world but me has seen those smiles. What an incredible honor. I'm such a lucky girl. Goodbye, Lilia Ivansinova. Oh? Goodbye, Asya. Stay safe. Of course I'll be safe. Because I've got this amazing blessing, this acknowledgement on my side. I'll be okay no matter what. Very, very, silly girl we got here. Hello? Evening! Yay! I hear Marina's cheery voice on the other end of the phone. Good evening, Marina. You're late. Huh? What do you mean? It's basically 8. It's 1:15. Maybe I should have been the one to call. Sorry, I wasn't aware we're on a timer. Being a little late is fashionable, you know? I'm not very fashionable. Well, you can always change that and be late. For starters, you can also make your hair all wild. Ever seen Nastya from my class? She has a crazy perm. I don't know how to do that. Also, I think my dad would kill me. You go to the salon for it. I kinda want to get one. Lev says I'd look stupid, but what does he know? That one guy dresses like a total schlub. Isn't she worried he could hear her? Oh, right. How was your library trip? Well, it's a library trip. It was good. Come on, at least try to make it sound interesting. Well, I'm kidding, you don't have to. It was enlightening. Perhaps everything I believed until today was wrong. But the me you're speaking to right before is a much wiser and braver person than before. That trip was pivotal. It was monumental. Whoa. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Never underestimate the quiet types, they say. Heh. How was your hangout? Neither pivotal nor monumental, I'm afraid. Sat at the cafe, looked at some magazines, got to the new Robin's-Nick. You read that one? No. I read, The Young Naturalist and Coster. Fah, that does sound like you. What that's supposed to mean? Sorry. Didn't mean it in a bad way. But I mean, aren't you curious about something more, grown up? I've read grown-up stuff all the time. Oh yeah? Like what? Books? Dad's newspapers? Mom's magazines? Oh, so mature. Bah. Well, that mature stuff... What mature stuff do you read, Marina? The good stuff. Robin's-Nick, Work Shift, Rabotnica, fashion, and the socialist republics. Of the socialist republics, bleh. Oh my god. How's the last one mature? You know what, Asuka? I gotta lend you some of those. You'll love them. I don't know, I'm not really into... No, I'm serious. You're gonna love Work Shift. They had this crazy story about a drug dealer last month. You have to check it out. There was one about a foreign prostitute or something a couple of issues ago too. I'll look for it. They do really sound interesting. Alright. I'm not sure my dad will like me reading that though. That's so. Well then, we can read together. Really? Yeah. I'll bring some this week. Okay. To be quite honest, I've been curious about those publications for a while. Last year I even brought myself an issue of Rovensnick. I read it all in one sitting. But then Dad found out and, well, it wasn't worth it. I guess I could buy the issues and read through them right away. Then, I could throw them away, but that sounds really wasteful. Oh, maybe I could donate them to the library. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Although, if Marina will share her magazines with me, I might as well shave my allowance. Right, so... let's get back on topic. The reason I called you. Yes. There's a long pause on the other end of the phone. It's almost as if Marina is bracing herself. Remember our talk about Ira's condition? Of course. Of course. Well, here's the thing. I told you how Ira can get into these states when she isn't quite there. Usually she could snap out of those. It took some time, maybe a couple minutes, maybe even hours. But she got over it, and as time went on, it grew more and more difficult. The treatment helped. The pills acted as stabilizers. So it was like the pits in her mind became more shallow. They still formed, but they became easier to manage. Easier to climb from. And when Ira stopped taking them, it was like being dropped right in the middle of a canyon. Marina paused. The way she spoke sounded as if she had to force out every word, made worse by the muffled receiver. It's just half the problem. There's more? When you stay in that state for too long, you begin to deteriorate. Huh? The human brain isn't made to handle that sort of stress. So as a result, our consciousness, our higher functions start to decay. In other words, we gradually lose what makes us human. I don't know if it's irreversible, but from what I've heard, that's how it is. I feel a cold lump in my throat. Higher functions deteriorating? Losing what makes us human? Just what? What in the hell kind of illness is that? When we saw Ira that day, it seemed like she'd been out of it for hours. So there's a high chance that if she didn't snap out of it after, her consciousness began to fall apart. Here's the thing. She couldn't have run off in such a state. Finding a place to hide would also be extremely difficult. She couldn't be capable of coming up with a covert hiding spot. At least not anything that multiple search parties would manage to overlook. So what did you think she did? She went home. Eh? You know how walking home can kind of feel like autopilot? It's not something you need to actively think about. So even if Ira became completely dazed, it's very possible she still found her way home. Although it must have taken her a while. I don't get it. She was declared missing the same evening. If she came back, why would she file the report? I think they really did believe she disappeared. I told you, it would have taken her a very long time. Hours, even. Ira's mind was in tangles. She likely had no clue how long it took. So what you're saying is, Ira's parents filed a missing report when she didn't even come home as usual? That was probably late at night? Yeah, the report was filed somewhere after 23 o'clock. Then after they called the police, Ira returned. Yep. So why wouldn't they call off the report? She sighs. Well, that's the nasty part. Huh? Let's say Ira showed up a couple hours later. At 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock, something like that. Consider the state she would be in by that point. Consider how Ira kept her condition secret. How she avoided both her home and public places. For all we know, it was her parents' first time seeing her like that. And if it was that extreme a state, head hanging low, blabbering nonsense, legs unstable, well, at first they probably thought she was drunk or high. They screamed at her, they demanded to know what she was doing, where or with whom. And then they'd stop. They'd realize something was wrong. Maybe they'd feel it in their gut. Something about the way she slumped against the chair, or the way she kept muttering nonsense, or the way that her eyes seemed to glazed over and alert at the same time. That had to be unsettling. No, more like really freaking scary. So, they might have panicked. Panicked? Well, maybe that's the wrong word. They tried to be rational. A panicked kind of irrational. A panicked kind of rational. Do you remember that our talk at the cafe? Yes. Their family has a reputation to uphold. Whatever remains of it, at least. Their daughter's already the problem child. The difficult, the unstable one of the bunch. What do you think people would say if Ira came home looking like she just shot up God knows what substance? Or better yet, returning way past midnight, mumbling like a lunatic. You're not saying that. I'm saying it would be inconvenient. It would it would exasperate every problem the family already had. So in their minds, the best short-term solution would be to wait it out. Wait for Ira to come down from whatever drug she was on. They would then announce she'd return only when she's presentable. But if she never came down, they probably thought she'd be okay by the morning. But if not, well, then wouldn't they try to take Ira to the hospital? I doubt they would. They wouldn't want the public to see her in such a state. Ira's mother is a nurse. She'd probably try to handle it by herself. But wouldn't they say she was sick or something? Why keep the report? She still came home under suspicious circumstances. Perhaps it would be better if they came up with something first. Thought they'd let her recover and then declare she's back. But before they knew it, a couple days have already passed. Pulling off a report like that so quick would be pretty embarrassing, you know? This all sounds like a little far-fetched. But also, I can't deny the possibility. I don't know Ira's parents personally. But even I'm aware of how dire their reputation is. Would they really go this far to protect it? Are people really capable of things like that? Crap. Crap indeed. But what if... Oh, but if everything is as you said it is, and Ira hasn't come down, that means... Yes, her condition is only getting worse. We have to do something. I look around. The TV is still playing in the living room. For a couple of seconds, I stare at the door, holding my breath. Asya? You good there? Yes, sorry. It's okay. I just need to be quieter. Oh, I see. Yeah, I agree. I've tried calling their place before, but it's either no response or one of her parents. So that's useless. I also thought we could ask Tolik, but we gotta skip school for that. Why? He goes to kindergarten. The only time we could talk to him alone would be when the kids are out to play. But that would overlap with our lessons. I can't really skip. That's fine. I can. Really? Sure. Lev will get a call, but it's no biggie. If you say so. Yeah, I'll go there. Still, there's no guarantee that I'll be asking him that I'll be asking him will work. So that asking him will work. I'm stupid. So I'd like to go to Ira's place to see how things are with my own eyes. Ah, yes, that would be smart. But I think it would work better if I'm not alone. You want me to tag along? If you don't mind. We can meet up after classes end. You have how many lessons? 5. Great. 12:30 at the gate then. You in? Of course I'm in. Awesome. Then I'll see you there. Yes, see you. Ah, wait. Can I write your number down as well? Ah, yeah, of course. I marked it down on the notepad I've been doodling in. Okay, got it. Now you can annoy my brother all you want. I'd never. Haha, I'm just joshing. Good night, Asya. Good night. Beep. The hand the handset gently clicks against the cradle. I'm home again. The clock is softly ticking from the hallway. The TV continues to mutter from the living room. I look down at the shapes I've scribbled absent-mindedly into our conversation, during our conversation. The cross-hatching got really dense in parts. I don't remember focusing that much. I don't think I was meaning to draw anything. I don't think I was yet. When I look at the shape more closely, when I scan its dark, blurry outline, my eyes glide over its hunched back, then down the wave of hair, then deeper, closer, towards its face is meant to be. The shadows shrouding it are way too heavy. There is one thing my mind can parse, per se. Two things. I smile as Ira's frightened eyes are locked in with mine. Oh, I miss you. I really, really miss you. So that's a good sign. Oh my god. I just see like I swear to God I can't trust these parents. It's true. 5 lessons in a day. No wonder Vadim turned out the way he is. The sky hangs low. The teacher's droning on about some historical battle by the blackboard. I can't force myself to listen. The only thing that matters right now is what Marina and I have set out to do. As soon as the last bell rings, I rush out the classroom, down the corridor, down the stairs, down another corridor, then to the cloakroom, then outside. A wave of cold hits my defenseless face, so I hastily tied the scarf I've been hanging loosely from my neck. Asya! Yay! Marina's waving at me from the gate. I start running towards her, but... Bap. Ow! Died. German spy, what the fuck? Some kid rushes to snipe me with a snowball. I wobble, feeling chunks of it falling and melting from my hair. Whoa, that was one heck of a shot. Whoa, nice throw. Okay, maybe don't praise it. I mean... Who the hell do you think you are, aiming at ladies like that? Ladies? What ladies? She's with the spy. Get her. Huh? A barrage of snowballs flies at Marina, though unlike me, she successfully covers her head. What the hell? Glebdenya, I'm gonna tell your moms. Ha ha, they don't like you anyways. Grr. Asya, let's go. Grab my hand. Yeah, let's. We run across the yard, our poor sides catching the brunt of the artillery fire. Where did they learn to throw like that? Honestly, it's pretty amazing. They must be great at laptop. Do children play laptop anymore? God, what the hell is that all about? Oh yeah, the sound work in this game is so good, it's really good. I was gonna mention, this Marina sprite, apparently it's like I don't know if it's this one or like a one that looks very similar, but apparently it actually is based off of that one Mion sprite from Higurashi. Oh my god. So a friend of mine a friend of mine who was watching my first stream noticed that the sprite looked very similar, and then I just went on the dev's Tumblr and she confirmed, yep, that's what it's referencing. I think it's pretty funny. The hell's that about? Stupid kids. When I get their asses. Marina huffs, slapping snow off her battered coat. I do the same, until a rather unpleasant laugh sounds nearby. Nice running, ya hens. Oh my god. Huh? Garen walks through the schoolyard to us, completely unfazed. Marina grits her teeth. Vadik. Hey, you there. Why aren't you firing at him, huh? Oh yeah, why aren't you guys? Say it loud and clear. 'Cause you're our boss. Aye aye. Heard that? What? Are you like their nanny? Their boss. Clean your ears. A boss? What does that mean? We have a contract going is what I mean. A mutually beneficial agreement. Capitalist pig. It's true. Asya, let's report him. Contract? It's simple. I let them see some of my Hottie's card deck. Hello? In exchange, they give you two a little workout every time you cross the yard. Great show, by the way. What kind of card deck? Wouldn't you like to know? It's like normal playing cards, but with sexy chicks printed on them. There's naked ones, too. Vadim, you're going to prison. Whoa! Where did you even get that? Found it in my brother's room. He had it stashed in the back of a drawer. How classy. Show. Fat chance. Do I look like I'm giving out freebies? Pish. Bet all that stuff's all crusty anyways. Crusty? Nah. They're in pristine condition. Meant only for the initiated, which you're not. Whoa, we got a secret society over here. What's the name, Porn Poker League? That's catchy, I'll give you that. I don't think we should be talking about this. Right on, Shubina. It's unbecoming for a woman of, Komsomol to use such expressions. Is it becoming for a man of Komsomol to carry stuff like that? Look who's speaking. And anyways... You made a dumbass deal with that just to have us bombarded with snowballs? Pretty much. Are you 5? Why? It's payback for having me run your stupid errands. I think it's pretty fair, no? Errands? Ah, right. Forgot to tell you yesterday. I called him right after we talked. He's coming with us to Ira's apartment. Fuck no! Oh? What? Yeah. My eyes dart from Garen to Marina, hoping it's all just a joke. I knew we weren't exactly going to have fun, but... I'd really rather not talk to him longer than I have to. But why? A hunch that simply asking them to come inside won't work. That's when we'll have to use for Vadic's brainless brawn. Brainless? Me? Aren't your own grades in the shitter? Huh? They're not, but thanks for your concern. And even if they were, since when are the grades a mark of intellect? That's such an outdated idea. You know, Albert Einstein got really crappy grades, and he's like a father of modern physics. I'll tell you more. The whole idea of graded academic performance reeks of classism. It goes against everything the Great Revolution stood for. If it were up to me, this whole rotten system would be abolished. Hell yeah! This is why she's the GOAT. I think this is like one of the only times the text has like gone over the fucking layout. Marina, are your grades really okay? Let's go to Ira's place. Oh my god. That's crazy. So, you know everything? Depends on what you mean by that. More or less, yes. He knows my theory. I know it's dumb. Didn't ask for an opinion. We'll just go and see if it has any ground. Wait, so you told Vadim about Ira's... what? Her illness? Don't worry. He won't tell anyone. How can you be so sure? I won't. Huh? We have a promise. I'm not snitching. He owes me big time. That's kind of the reason he's here at all. Don't try and treat me like your lapdog now. I'm not doing shit for you after today. Yeah, whatever. I look at Garen. Him knowing things about Ira, those really compromising, shameful things, just doesn't sit right with me. I can't imagine the Garen I know keeping something so juicy to himself. Though, then again, I couldn't have imagined Garen feeling self-conscious about a prank that might have gone too far. Right. It's not that Garen is incapable of being honorable. It's that I am entirely too prejudiced. Girl. And anyways, I always knew that chick was psycho. So she's different. So she's a different type of crazy now. Big deal. Oh my god. If that's where you want to spin it. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, what's with the kid? The kid? Her brother? You said you're gonna ask him if she's home. All right. How did it go? That. About as well as you'd imagine. Figures. I mean, I saw Tola come when everyone came inside. Outside. Called him to the fence, tried asking about his sister in like a gentle manner. You know, not too directly. But he got all clammed up and ran away. Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be like the fucking teacher like saw her and was just like, go away. Duh, what'd you expect? That sounds nutty as shit. Huh? It's not nutty. Oh yeah? Sneaking into a kindergarten and ask a preschooler if his parents are holding his big sister hostage is now normal? In what world? Hey, you make it sound so much worse than it is. I didn't say anything like that at all. Who cares if you said it? It's the same thing. It's not. It is. It's obviously not. Totally is. It's not. It's not. It's not. It is. 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 It's not. It's not. Okay. They're going on for a while. Please stop. Alright, what the hell? You're acting like a freaking toddler. I'm acting like a toddler? What about you? I'm not the one who started it. Hey, maybe you should have stayed back with that kindergarten. It would be your speed. Grr. Asya, let's move on. Let's shove some snow into his collar. Oh yeah? You want to try that, Shubina? I wasn't going to. Why not? Because she has a speck of common sense, unlike some people. Why do I have to do everything around here myself? Marina leans down to grab a chunk of snow, then turns to Garen with a determined expression. Hey, cut it out. He starts to back off, also scooping up a handful of snow. Why? What's that? You scared? Scared? No. But I ain't going down without a fight. Oh, you want to fight? I'll give you a fight, alright. Wee. Guys. Take that. Nice try. Well, it seems they're enjoying themselves. Oi, get back here. Marina and Garen get into an awkward game of tag, trying to stuff snow into each other's jackets. I try to call out to them again and again, but it's like I'm not even there. Ugh, this is already a mess. Oh, the audio is doubling? Okay, sorry. I see it's good now. So sorry about that. I don't know what that was about. Despite that little scuffle, we reach our destination pretty quickly. Turns out Ira's apartment block isn't far from mine. That's wonderful. It's almost like we're neighbors. I wonder... Marina? Yeah? Her voice is slightly shaky as she swipes off remaining snow from her wet collar. Have you ever been to Ira's apartment? What's it like? Nope, never been there. Oops. Oh my god. I told you we weren't that close. She's been at mine a couple times, though. It's so unfair, right? It sure is. Maybe you'll see it when she's back. Maybe. If she's not already home, she wants to add. I see it in Marina's eyes. She's got her mind set on finding out the truth today. She'll peek into that flat no matter what. How do you know if anyone's home? We turn to Garen, who's finishing his cigarette a couple meters away. He still has some snow chunks stuck down his hood. Heh, I'm glad you asked. I had plenty of time to spare before going to kindergarten. So I stopped by the hospital and asked them about Nurse Krachevska. So she works night shifts. Oh my god, 5 Nights at Freddy's, holy shit. Oh my god. Better. She hasn't come into work since Ira disappeared. Huh? Hear that? Looks like my theory isn't so stupid anymore, huh? It's still stupid. Marina sticks out her tongue. Why do you keep calling it that, Vadim? I don't think it's that dumb. You serious? She came up with a batshit conclusion, then twisted everything else to match. The hell? That's not true. Yeah, I felt a similar way. Asya! Sorry, Marina, but it does sound a little bit like that. Still, I wouldn't call it, that shit. Even if it is a little out there. Out there, huh? You know, if there's even a 1% chance she's in there, I have to try. I don't care how dumb it sounds. I agree. You'll never know until you check. Poofed. Shubina, you can say that about freaking anything. You can, but incredible things happen all the time. So, I don't believe we should be calling bold ideas stupid or crazy or anything like that. Bold ideas, please. Aliens crash landing in a fucking Tunguska Park is a bold idea. Oh my god. This is such a cheap twist she got from a detective novel. I think both of these are rather bold. No, I think it was a remote energy transfer. In Tunguska. Why can't I've said this before. Why can't I suddenly not pronounce it? Heard that one. Seems far-fetched. They like saying far-fetched a lot. 5 Nights at Ira's mom. It's true. Oh my god. I read some eyewitness reports. Nothing there suggested electricity. Well, electrical explosions and fires of that magnitude won't look too different to an outside observer, I think. It doesn't have to be electricity, right? There are other forms of energy out there. Nikola Tesla could have given something else a try. Please, Tesla is the electricity guy. You think he'd randomly start playing with, I don't know, plasma? Actually, I was thinking of something like lasers. Guys, what the heck are you on about? Right. It's not like we should be concerned with that right now. It's been proven to be a meteor! That thing exploded in the lower atmosphere, and that was that. They even ran, like, simulations of that stuff. Everything lined up perfectly. Jeez, and I'm supposed to be the crazy one? Well, that's a load of crap. I think everything's that simple. Occam's razor, my friend. Occam's razor. It's true. And all the evidence points to a meteor anyway. You've got no case. Well, there are some inconsistencies, such as, like, this had to be either a meteor or a comet, right? I think the comet theory is most popular, but, comets have a relatively smooth curve to their trajectories. If this was really a comet, it would have burnt up in the atmosphere at a much higher altitude. Well, it could have still been an asteroid. The name's literally, the Tunguska, meteor. Then where's the debris, genius? Where's the crater? That I said it exploded in the air. There wouldn't be a crater. Then there would still be chunks of it scattered around. They scored the whole area and nada. They scoured the whole area. Fuck. The chunks, the debris have disintegrated from the heat. The blast was huge, right? The people in the villages nearby felt this intense heat wave. It could totally melt the thing. Melting? Ha. I knew you sucked at physics, but that bad? Oh yeah, because your alien spaceship version is so realistic. Actually, there's also the extinct comet theory. Our conversation continued like that for the next couple of minutes. This fucking smiling friends-ass conversation. Wow. I'd never have guessed I could discuss a topic like that with my classmates. Especially Garen. Even though everyone's opinion is so different that the exchange borders are being borders on being a full-blown argument. I think I'm having fun. It's strange. It wouldn't be much of a dialogue if everyone sat nodding their heads in agreement, I suppose. That much is obvious even to me. I just forgot how things like this are meant to feel. This was the last time that when was the last time I've done this? Have I ever done this? Maybe I have. Maybe I was never supposed to. I'm not sure myself. If I were never meant to find myself in a situation like this, then the only way this could have been made possible is through a blessing. That's the only sensible answer. The only reason why I still enjoy things like this, despite my inadequacy. Of course, naturally, it's a gift. I cannot waste it. Perhaps that tiny part of my humanity knows what conversations can be restored. Is that why something so impossible has been allowed to happen? Maybe I'm being too hopeful. In any case, it's yet another thing I can be wholeheartedly grateful for. Alright, enough space talk. Let's do what we came here for, shall we? Yeah, let's. I thought you'd never ask. Marina gives us a reassuring smile and we all head to the entrance. It's the same as all the other residential buildings in Vorkuta 5. A long 5-story block with evenly spaced out canopies at its base, each hiding a metal door with a cold lock and a bulletin board on the side. If someone took a photo of it and then told me it was my house in the picture, I'd believe them without a second thought. Nevertheless, stepping closer to it, looking at it, knowing that this is the roof under which Ira grew up, slept and dined, it almost fills me with a sense of reverence. You know the code? Yeah, my classmates live in the same building. And if we run into her? Calm down, we won't. Marina types in the code, the lock clicks, we're in. It's slightly dark and warm. Ira's body in the building the whole time, it's true. Now, past familiar-looking mailboxes, up a familiar-looking staircase, one familiar-looking floor after another, we make our way to Ira's apartment. Oh, it's on the same floor in the same spot as mine. That's so cute. Oh my god. Ooh. Marina takes a deep breath. Okay, I'll do the talking. Your guys' job to stand next to me and look polite. Is to stand next to me and look polite. Understood? Yes, sir. I nod. Satisfied with the responses, our negotiator picks up her hair and rings the doorbell. I'm great with words. A couple seconds pass in silence. Let's see. Marina is about to reach the button for the second time, but that's when we hear steps approaching from inside the flat. Then pause. We stand still. I can almost feel it on my skin. The person's gaze through the other side of the door, scanning through the peephole. Finally, there's a snap, and the door opens with a narrow, light strip. A woman's face peers out, looking disheveled. Her tangled hair is in the same as Ira's, but... Yes? Good afternoon. We're Ira's friends from class. We nod politely. Friends? Yes. We've been really worried about her. I can't imagine what it's been like for you. I didn't know she had friends at school. Why wouldn't she? Ira's the coolest girl I know. Right, guys? Yeah. Yes. The coolest. And very kind. I agree. We went to the cafe like all the time. How come she never told you? Ahem. In any case, I apologize if it's any inconvenience, but I promise it won't take you long. Last Monday, I lent Ira one of my brother's books. It's not too much trouble. I would like to have it back. He needs it for work. Sure. What's the name? On the Stability of Closed Systems. It's a paperback. On the stability of... She read things like that? Ha, I was surprised too. But it seems like she's been interested in structural dynamics for some times. Wish I had her passion. I'm just too dumb for that stuff, you know? Best I can do is share some studies. I see. Something softens in the woman's eyes. Okay, I'll go look. Oh, that's alright, we can... The door slams shut and we hear the sound of a turning lock. Then the steps retreat into the apartment. Great job. Shut up. Marina hisses quietly. Don't move yet. It's going as planned. Is it? To me it looked like we just got the door shut in our face. She said she's gonna look. Just wait. When she comes back here empty-handed, we'll offer to search for it ourselves. She closed the lock just to go inside for a couple minutes. Think she'll let us in all willy-nilly? If my theory's right, she won't. That's when we'll have to force our way through. I'm counting on you, Vatic. Are you serious? Yup. What's that? Can't push past a fragile little lady? Of course not. It's just... Hush. She's here. Door opens again. The woman peeks out. There you go. Huh? A hand emerges from the slit, holding a small soft-cover volume. Your book. Marina's gaze slowly moves between the tomb and the woman's face. The tome, sorry. She reaches out and carefully accepts it. To thank you? Thank you for being friends with her. The door shuts. Oops, awkward. Marina flips through the book's pages absent-mindedly. So, did you actually lend Ira that book? No. I don't think so, no. You don't think so? She shakes her head. She gives me the tome and starts digging through her bag for what must be the 4th time already. Damn it. Where is it? What the hell? I look down at the stability of closed systems in my hand. Just like Marina said, it's a small paperback, and a worn out one like that. At that. The year of issue says 1966. I open the book on a random page. If we are to arrange the components in order of cognition, the list will go as follows, starting from the highest. Moral belief, prejudice, subjectivity, objectivity, the desire to create, the desire to change, the desire for happiness, the desire for status, ambition, confidence, self-esteem, self-image, the desire for kinship, the desire for family, the desire for intimacy, the desire for a healthy body, the desire for a stable income, the desire for plentiful resources, the desire for shelter, food, water, sleep, sex, procreation, excretion, breathing, homeostasis, and soul. The exact sequence remains a subject of debate. That being said, the soul is ubiquitously accepted as the root of all cognitive function at the time of writing. Each subsequent component following the root of which is a result of varying degrees of deviation from the base code, which... Are you digging for gold in there? I took our copy with me to show her mom in case we ended up searching the room. But it's... She goes silent, her movements slowing to a halt. Marina? It's not here. She stares into her empty bag with an expression I've never seen before. Then she lifts her head and takes the book from my hands. The way Marina looks at it, it's as if she's trying to compare the item in front of her eyes to the memory of the one she had this morning. Could be a different copy. She softly shakes her head. I don't know. Maybe you did lend it to her? Marina doesn't respond. I look at Garen, but find myself unsure what to make of his expression either. He wouldn't miss an opportunity to make a joke about this, right? Marina looks so lost. It would be very cruel. No. It would be a very Garen thing to do. And this serious face. Seeing him with a face like that is oddly concerning. So it worked? Huh? Marina quickly slips the book into her messenger and turns to us, wearing her usual chippered grin. Haha, guess old habits die hard. I'm the same old airhead. Eh? You caught me, Asya, he? Looks like I got some things mixed up, with all this weird crap going on. That's okay. It happens to me too sometimes. Right. Took you this long to realize you've got mush for brains? I guess the people around you are too nice to point it out. Well, thank God you're here to tell me how it is, Vadik. Anyways, that sure was something, huh? Yeah, a whole load of nothings, that's what it was. We didn't learn shit. Wrong. Did you see how her mom was acting? If you ask me, it's a little suspicious. Oh my god. The desire for status going above the desire for food? Yeah, kind of interesting. Oh my god. You think so? Don't you? She was dead set on letting us see a sliver of the flat. Fuck, I'm stupid. Why do you think that is? I understand what you're implying, but she might just be a private person. Ain't that obvious? She's sick of random people asking about her daughter. You two aren't wrong. I'm sure both of these are big contributing factors. But even then, I don't know about you, but to me, something about her behavior seemed a little too paranoid. I doubt privacy is all there is to it. I suppose I can see what you mean. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, even if it doesn't confirm my theory, it certainly doesn't disprove it. Uh-huh, sure. Cool. Can I go home now? Stop right there. Who said you're off duty? Tisk, man, what else am I there to do? Contact Ira directly, duh. That's what you're here for. Huh? I thought my job was to push past her mom or something. Nah, I didn't expect a direct approach to go smoothly. We just had to get that part out of the way. Now, comrades, this is where the real action begins. The real action? Yup. Follow me. I can hear Garen's sight behind me. Marina leads us right around the building, stopping on the side that looks out to the neighboring apartment block. And what are we supposed to do here? She walks around the playground wedged between the buildings, leans down, and starts cleaning the snow out of her hands. Marina? This woman. Oi, you're gonna stand there and do nothing? Come on, help me out. With what? Geez, you guys. Use your heads. We're throwing rocks at Ira's window! I swear to God, Marina. Garen shakes his head in disbelief. Well, it's a pretty normal suggestion, all things considered. It's what I'd like to say, but then I look up at the 5th floor where Ira's room is supposed to be. But, isn't that a little too high? Asya, that's what we call a defeatist attitude. If it were a great patriotic war, I'd have to shoot you on the spot. Oh my god. What? It really is high though. Think you can throw that far? No harm in trying. I'm gonna be betting on you to make the shot. Or will that be too hard for you? Of course not. I was talking about your noodle arms, not mine. Marina lets out a smug little laugh. Meanwhile, Garen cautiously looks over the building. So which window was it again? Should be the one over there. With the teddy bear. Ah! I frantically scan the apartment complex. A teddy? A teddy? A teddy? A teddy? Oh! Found it! Right there, right where the window to my room would be. Aha, there it is. Ira's window. That's the window she was looking out of every day. Cusco's poison, the poison for Cusco. The window that she chose to put a plushie on. She did that so when she looked out the window, she'd also see her teddy bear. Maybe sometimes she'd hold it in her hands and squeeze it, not this like Ira fanfiction right here. Does the teddy bear have a name? It has to. I wonder if it's something classic, like Misha or Winnie. I suppose Ira would be the type of girl to call a toy the first thing that happened to pop into her head. That sounds like her, but something tells me she didn't do that. I really think she spent time picking a name that would be the perfect fit. Perhaps the name she went with in the end turned out to be a little unconventional. It must have felt so right, she couldn't imagine choosing anything else. Aha, I can totally picture it. God, that's so cute. So freaking cute. It'd be so funny if, like, he hits the window and it breaks and they realize that's not her window. It's too adorable. Ira, you're too adorable. How do you know it's that one? You said you've never visited. I mean, I've called her outside a couple times. I see, then... Garen walks back, trying to calculate the best possible angle. Her face doesn't look all too confident. His face doesn't look all too confident. Marina, having dug up some pebbles from the ground, runs up to him and drops a few onto his head. Looks like I'm next in line. I don't think I'll be good at this. Nonsense. What did I say about defeatism? 3 small rocks land into my mitten. They're wet and dirty, and the dirt gets tangled into the wool. There's something charming about that. I look up to see Garen tossing and catching a pebble in his hand. He's saying Ira's window with the intensity of a boxer. Sorry, he's eyeing Ira's window with the intensity of a boxer, gouging his opponent from across the ring. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I thought of the. This is so fucking stupid. I'm so sorry for what I'm gonna say. When he said boxer, I thought it was referring to like the dog, and all I can think of is the Freebirds clip. Where he's like, yeah, let's be dogs, I'll be a boxer, or you just be a Shiba Inu, or whatever the fuck he says. Imagine if there was just the wrong building this whole time and they harassed a random lady whose daughter has the same name. I could see the game doing that. What you waiting for? Pissed off, I need to aim. Alright. You're not solving a freaking math equation. Just go for it. That's how the pros do it. Oh yeah? Gonna lead by example? With pleasure. Marina gives us both a challenging look, then turns to face the block. She takes a couple of steps back, gripping a pebble in her hand. Then she exhales and... it lands in the snow. Ah! Haha, that's not even close. Shut up! It didn't even reach the wall. Hey, listen, it's the spirit that matters. You think the pros get to national level without a couple fumbles? No, it's a rocky road. Victory starts with a mindset, a goal-oriented mindset. That's true. Oh yeah, sure, you're gonna go far. With a throw like that, maybe one day you'll make it to the Paralympics. Oh my god. Ha, big talk from a guy who's yet to make one shot. Why are you still standing there anyways, huh? Scared yours won't even fly that far? You suck at bluffing. With a big, almost theatrical swing, Garen shoots his pebble across the yard. It draws a rather scenic arc and bounces off the wall just below the second floor. Haha, that's it? But better than your sad excuse for a throw. It's nostalgic. Years pass and you still pitch like a toddler. Zip it, Kaplan. And you're catching the next rock. Oh no, we're on a surname basis now. He's serious. You bet your ass I am. Listen here. First one to hit the target wins. Loser buys soda. Ha, sure, you're on. Asya, your turn. Eh? But do I have to? It's pretty far. Come on, it's just for fun. Can't do much worse than me. Well, if all three of us are playing, how do we choose the loser? If the winner is the one who ends the game, we can't have two losers, right? Whoever hits the lowest, whatever. Just shoot already. I'm really no good at this. I'm always the last one in PE. I look up at the 5th floor. Man, hanging out with Marina is going to be gonna run my wallet dry. Bye-bye allowance. No, she was right. That's a defeatist attitude. I can't let it bring me down. I've heard stories of people lifting cars in times of crisis. When it's do or die, us humans can pull off athletic feats that should be impossible. So can I. I just need to channel that. I need to get into the zone. I need to let my inner warrior out. My inner warrior cats. My inner warrior. Yeah, that's right. I come from a long lineage of humans. The blood of prehistoric hunters flows within me. The ones that hunted mammoths, ones that chased their prey for days on end. Ah, I think I'm feeling it. I feel it. I can feel the adrenaline pumping. Someone's looking determined. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Show us how it's done. I take my swing. I'm sorry, Marina. I may not reach the 5th floor, but I'm going to come but I'm not going to come last. Not this time. This time I'll... It's like barely goes anywhere. Yeah, I thought so. The pebble bounced off the asphalt and not even 2 meters away from me. I stand frozen in place. My ancestry. Well, everyone's off to a great start, it seems. This is just sad. Can I just drop out, please? Marina takes in my pitiful look and sighs. Yeah, maybe sit this one out. Winning against you will feel kinda cheap. Right, no fun in that. Out of the way then. Kaplan, ready your wallet. With my Olympic self-esteem in shambles, I scoot to the side. It's okay. Some people are not made for this. It's okay. One after another, Garen fires off the rest of his ammo. Whoops. Let me see, okay. It's just literally me for real. Oh my god. Each hit gets a little higher than the one from before. The last one strikes the 3rd floor window pane. Shit. We'll freeze up. Crap. If somebody peeks out and scolds us, we'll draw the eyes of the whole neighborhood. It's not like we're being all that inconspicuous to start with, but seconds pass, no one shows up. We let out a collective exhale. Phew! Vatic, would it kill you to be a smidge more careful? You told me to just go for it. Did I say that? You did. Oh well. You know, thoughtlessly following orders won't get you anywhere. Some critical thinking goes a long way. Do we have to listen to you, or... Should we not pass the rocks? Marina, start running. Ah, scary, scary. Also, it's my turn. She pushes Garen out of the way with her shoulder. I shouldn't be expecting much, considering her first shot. But even though the angle was all wrong, it was quite forceful. If she aimed it just a little better... Marina's pebble shoots up fast and high. Whoa! It slams dangerously close to the 4th story window, just above Garen's strongest throw. What? Ah! For a moment, Marina looks surprised at how high she managed to hit. Then an arrogant smirk spreads across her face. Yeah, Vatic, I wonder why I called you here at all. But thanks for the help, I guess. You're free to go. Hey, sorry to have dragged you out here. Oh, it's all on me. Sorry for that. It looks like we can handle this all by ourselves after all. See you around. What the hell do you mean, see you around? I'm just getting started over here. The rock collides with the wall, just above the spot Marina's pebble hit. Wow. See that? I'm only revving up. Hey, guys? I point to the ground where I've etched some lines in the snow. Here. Scoreboard. Oh! Nice, nice. Way to make yourself useful. Hey, can you draw mine a little higher? Oi. No playing favorites. Yeah, sorry. No cheating, Marina. Geez, whose side are you on? I like fair games. And I believe in you. Blah. Oh my god. The CG dedicated to it. Really, really good. I really love Asya's face in this. She's so oomphy. Oh my god. The two kept pelting the floor, the poor building, while I kept drawing notches on the scoreboard. Sometimes I ran out to collect the rocks after they fall into the bottom. If you think about it, the game's sort of like a reverse meteor shower. Rocks flying up into the heavens, never quite reaching their destination. If we captured them with a long exposure camera, they'd probably leave traces in the sky. They'd probably leave trails in the sky. A sea of dark parabolas, most are even uneven, interrupted halfway through, broken. Gah, ouch. Oh my god. I get distracted when a pebble hits my head. Asya, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Ow. Yes, don't worry. Keep on going. Geez, Sabrina, watch where you stand. They just threw a rock at her head. Sorry. Oh my god, it's like the same. No. New PFPs for chat drops? True. Oh my god. Looking at it now, yeah, Marina's aim ain't the best. Oh my god. Really, it's kind of a coin toss between her sending the rock really high or straight into the snow. Still, she puts a lot of force into those throws. Garen can see that. In spite of her flawed technique, Marina truly is a worthy opponent. Oh my god. Ah, guys, you're almost there. Ha, ha, yeah. Watch this, kid. I'm gonna knock Ira's window right out. Please don't. Who are you calling kid? Make way! Oh, damn it. Whoa, you almost got it. Seriously? Next one's gonna be it. Count your prayers, Kaplan. And your cash. I'll take cream soda, by the way. Cream soda, really? That's pretty cute. How is it? Whatever.
Actually, it's not very fair of you, is it, Asya? Huh? What do you mean? Vadik, we can't leave the squire out. Squire? The loser buys 2 drinks. One for the winner, one for Asya. If you're so eager to spend more money, be my guest. Oh, well, I like Duchess. Heard that? Sure did. And for your information, I'll be having Tarhun. Of course you will. Hehe, I'm so lucky. No matter who wins, I'll be getting a free soda. Yup. Being a wimp has finally paid off. Alright, my shot. Get going, Vadik. The store's right around the corner. Just throw already. Marina gets into position. Hehe, I haven't missed one in a while. Well, I'll get a good feeling about this. She swings her arm back. Wait, what did she just say? Haven't missed one in a while? Marina's aim is all dumb luck. Much like in gambling, it's best to quit while you're still riding high. Otherwise, Marina, careful! Oh, oops. The rock flew past and high, and went straight into the right of the 4th floor window. Bullseye. What the fuck? Everyone run. What? Marina grabs my hand before I can fully process the situation. All of us bolt to hide around the nearest corner. The man's furious voice echoes between the buildings. You shitty brats, keep your parents will pay for this, you hear? Kaplan, don't think I didn't see you. Shit. Ha ha, you idiot. Garen leans against the wall, unable to catch his breath. Shut up, you. This guy recognized me. Ha ha. Hey, maybe he'll make you famous. Freaking marksman of the century. She punches his shoulder, but lets out a giggle nonetheless. Heh. Well, hey, at least I hit a target. One you weren't aiming for? Details, details. I crouched down and let out a sigh. Wow, what a doozy. At least that man didn't seem to know who I was. My dad would kill me if someone complained. Poor Marina. I hope that Lev won't be too mad. Her parents, too. Her parents. I don't think she ever mentioned them to me. Oh, interesting. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I remember as a teenager, was it my friend group in high school, we don't really talk anymore, but like they were like a very reckless type. Uh and then like I was very much a follow the rules person, and it was very awkward whenever I was in like any of these kinds of situations, and I just had to hope to God I would not be listed as like an accomplice to all their bullshit. So this is like, I'm Asya in this situation. Do they work in a different city? And why does their daughter live in Vorkuta 5? Maybe I should ask her sometime. I look up at Marina, who's still exchanging verbal jabs with Garen. I'm not sure if I should interrupt, but... So, what do we do now? Ah, their smiles falter. Maybe they should have... maybe I shouldn't have said anything after all. Good question. Maybe we're done here, right? Aren't you eager to go home? Sorry to disappoint you, but I still have my plan C. Your plan what? Plan C? This whole rock throwing, this whole throwing rocks at a window strategy isn't exactly foolproof. Even if we reached her floor, people would usually respond after just one rock, right? Don't usually respond after just one rock, right? True. So we'd need to hit that high at least a couple times. That would be difficult. Even if Ira was there to hear us. Who's to say she would respond? If she's really kept in there by force, you think she'd be screaming out of the street for the first chance she got. So why the hell did we do all of that in the first place? There's still a chance that we'd get some sort of reaction. Even if it's just to a million, it's worth a go in my book. Your whole dumb theory hinges on that percentage. Yup. I mean, it's not so bad. If we believe Ira is at somebody's house here, then it would be more like that. It would be more like 1 to 6,000, right? Exactly. See? No, even less. Most of the apartments here are houses 2 or more. House 2 or more. So it's at least 1 to 3,000. Oh my god, Shubino, who cares? Good thing you barely talk in class. Right. For a minute I forgot who Garen was. Not that I expected to hear anything nice from him, but... Hey, don't talk to her like that. Lay off me. Anyways, why do you still... why do you need me still? Need to break more windows for no reason? No, we need to get up there. Marina points up, towards the top of the apartment block we hid behind. Huh? The roof? Yeah. Do you still know how to climb there? Good grief. Why? You want to flash a Morse code into her apartment? Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. It's a really dumb idea. Probably won't work. Come on, people, there's no harm in trying. Any of you got a flashlight? I don't. Like on hand? No. Seriously? All the boys carry stuff like that? Don't all the boys carry stuff like that? What boys have you been talking to? Alright, my bad. You're the type that carries porny card decks. Damn straight. What's with the proud face? Whatever, I wasn't planning on that anyway. Really, I just want to peek inside. Like, into Ira's window? Yeah. Not the most ethical option, but we're kinda short on those. Sure. Oh, just like that? No snark? No complaints? And not like that's ever worked before. Let's just get it over with. You're right about that. Alright, let's get going then. Okay. Apparently, some years ago, Garen checked the access to nearly every rooftop in the city. Not counting the barracks and garages, only a few residential blocks had theirs unlocked. Coincidentally, the building opposite of Ira's was one of them. The little door creaks open on the 7th push. We hear the howling of wind as Garen peeks his head out of the opening. How is it? Can you climb outside? No, better not. The slope is all slippery. Aw, man. Can you see anything over there? Nope. The light's not even on. Let me look. He slides back down the ladder. Marina climbs next. Whoa, what a view. Pretty cool, huh? No kidding. And Ira's block looks so close. Do you think we should have taken some pebbles with us? Should be a pretty easy shot from here. Oh, I can go get some. Stop right there, Shubina. Don't give Pavlinchko over here any more ammo. Okay. It's just an idea. Marina rummages through her bag and pulls out a pair of binoculars. Well, someone came prepared. I sure did. They look so cool. Hehe, right? You can look through them when I get down. She sticks her head out once again and aims her sights into Ira's room. Do you see anything? She hops down with a disappointed face. Nope. Ha, told ya. Here you go, Asya. Aw, thanks. I take the binoculars and make my way up the ladder. When I peer out, a gust of wind ruffles my hair. Ah, I see now. The dusty purple sky covers the whole world like a blanket. The cold, duvet-like, fog is so low and endless, it feels like you could touch it with your, if you stretch your arm out far enough. It's nothing like the summer dome that's so beautiful, so tall and bright, it hurts to look at. I think I much prefer this kind of sky. I reach my hand out. Hey, Vadim? Yeah? Is this the tallest roof you can climb? Kinda. It's as high as the residential buildings go. The tallest one we have is here is the research complex, because it has the tower at the top. But no one's gonna let you up there. I see. I put the pair of binoculars up to my eyes. Not sure if I'm seeing much. Adjust them so it's not so blurry. Oh, okay. I tinker with the angle and the focus wheel until the block in front of me becomes more clear. Wow. It really feels like I'm staring at it up close. Technology sure is amazing. Never mind that. I need to find Ira's window. The one with the teddy. Teddy. There. Aha. There it is. Light brown with a blue little bow. Aw, it's so cute. Hi there, Teddy. Asya, stop being adorable. Marina's planning is what Bungo Stray Dog sounds like to me. It's true. I don't see much beyond that. This room is pitch dark. I want to say I see something. A bunch of tangled hair? Oh wait, a mess of tangled hair. Bright eyes, sad or angry, maybe scared. Or maybe happy because someone is out there has finally seen her. Maybe she's looking out at me. Maybe she was looking out at Marina too, but Marina couldn't see her. Maybe I can. So I have to try. I try really hard. Well, enjoying the view? I am. Nothing in the room? No. Oh. I lower the binoculars. There's nothing for me to look at there. Staring into the darkness feels wrong anyhow. I climbed down the ladder, still trying to understand what human shape that sat still by the curtain. That person in that window, the one I struggled to see, the one Marina missed. The shape of Ira's mother sitting in her daughter's room. Interesting. So this was all a big waste of time. Well, I wouldn't say so. Alright, your stupid theory got confirmed as stupid. Awesome! Glad I was here for it. Hey now, the evidence is inconclusive at worst. I really don't think it's true, Marina. Sorry. To Asya. Oh my god, sorry, I don't speak Russian. Oh my god. Why you say hung up on it anyways? Whoops. Just checking the timestamp. Oh, only 2 hours, okay. Why are you so hung up on it anyways? You weren't doing anything for days now that you're suddenly playing you weren't doing anything for days, now you're suddenly playing detective? Hey, it's not like that. I just got an idea in my head, so I thought, hey, maybe I'd check. Then maybe I could help somehow. It's true, being unable to do anything can feel really awful. She's been really worried all week, Vadim. Oh yeah, I bet. You know she was out yesterday? Hanging out with friends, howling like a hyena? Yes, I know that. Why the fuck do you care? Whoa, okay. Calm down, I'm just telling you how it looked. I don't give a damn either way. Whatever. Oh, actually, you lost. Huh? The drinks. You owe us, remember? What? How the hell did I lose? You lost the game, Vadim. Just like how chat lost the game as I said this. Well, the last shot was mine, so that's the logic you're going with? You were also very rude. Still are. We need reparations. The only one who deserves reparations here is Shubina for getting hit with your dumb rock. So do as I- oh wait, so do I, and so do I for being dragged around by you two weirdos. Please, not like you had anything better to do. Isn't the company of two beautiful ladies a treat in itself? It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true. Show me the beautiful ladies then, we'll talk. Oh my god. I was planning to go to the cinema with my boys before you called. It was a US movie too. It was Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Damn it. Oh right, they're showing it this week. I wanted to see that one. I remember that. Hey, let's go watch it. Huh? The movie. Like, all together? Well, yeah. Then it won't feel like the day is wasted, right? I guess, but with you? Oh, I see. Asya, he's never taken a girl to the cinema before. He's a shy. Aw, really? I've been to the cinema with girls, alright. I just don't want to be stuck in a room with you two. I'll catch the crazy. Better start avoiding your own house if that's what you're worried about. Oi. Well, whatever. We're gonna have a gay old time without you. Who needs a guy who can't stick to his word, right, Asya? What freaking word? Your win condition makes no sense. Oh, right. I was really looking forward to the soda. I bet you were, you freeloader. You're the one you're getting one no matter what. How's that fair? It's not. Marina demonstratively turns around and beckons me with her hand. Come on, Asya, let's leave him to his card stash. The guy who's too cheap to buy a measly Duchess ain't worth your time. Really, we should warn all the other girls about him. Hey, it's not about money and you know it. Ciao, Vadim. we got a date with Hollywood. Okay. Bye, Vadim. Hey, Kaplan. That's blatant provocation. Wait. Garen catches up to us. We all walk down to the road to the community center. Marina and Garen keep bickering. I can't believe we're gonna watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2 with fucking Garen. Oh my god. Vadik, you're closeted, just admit it. Oh my god. That's crazy. Also, wait, my little, my little guy isn't working. There's wrong one. Okay, wait, let me fix that real quick. Wait, okay. Oh, it's exactly the same. Oh well. I guess it's gonna be stuck there for a bit. As long as you can hear me, it's fine. It's not like I have any illusions regarding this. Oh my god. Tamara things will be the same they've always been. Garen will still be the same Garen. And Marina, after the era situation fades from our collective mind, she'll have no reason to talk to me anymore. It's only natural. I understand that the moment I'm living now, this brief glimpse into what living correctly is supposed to feel like, will end soon. So I should appreciate it for what it is. I'm not sure if actual friends are supposed to be this rude to each other, but this is good enough for me. My memory will certainly cast all the interactions of today in a more favorable light. So we'll correct the unpleasant parts. And what will remain is... Careful, don't spill. I'm trying. Marina passes around a package of corn puffs she's smuggled in. Oh my god. Garen is holding our communal bottle of cream soda. He got it. The result of a begrudging compromise. I still would have preferred Duchess. Oh. By the way, do you know what this one's about? Oh yeah, it's like about these like 5 animatronics at night, and then like was it? And then Josh Hutcherson has to look after his sister. Asya, do you? It's about like 5 animatronics. Judging from the poster. You got half of it right. Marina leans in and whispers. It's about... What are y'all watching? Oh my god. Oh, wow. Heck, cool, right? Damn, why are you spoiling it? Spoiler? What? That's not a spoiler. It's a taste of what's to come. So it's like, hello, I'm your aunt? Oh, I mean, I guess we already have a movie about that, huh? There's Some Like It Hot, too. They ran it last year. Oh, you're right. Man, I wanted her to be a bit more shocked or something. Please, guys in dresses are old news, it's true. My brother watched this movie that had a totally naked chick on screen. A movie, huh? I'm serious, like a real Hollywood film. They showed them doing it, too. Cool. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's very brave. Don't look at me like that. You girls just don't get it. I get it. What was the film? Crap, I don't remember. The Stuntman? No, maybe not that. Ah, it's starting! They proceeded to watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where Josh Hutcherson, did drag for some reason. Let's see. The light dims. The regular pre-movie role of Fatil starts to play. I don't find it especially funny, but Marina's giggling by my side makes me smile. And then the film begins. Film. What can I say? I've seen a couple foreign films before, but American ones? They're in a whole different league. So bright and shiny, like a glossy magazine. As if the fabric of the world is made from a material that's so much more refined than ours. How much of it is real, I wonder? Maybe it's a wishful projection, like a really good kind of propaganda film. No, that's not it. It's not even close to something like that. It's not flat at all. It isn't stiff. If a world that's this lively and colorful is truly, completely artificial, then I'm certain the people who created it didn't doubt its absolute reality for a second. I realized this a long time ago. A kind of rule, an axiom. It goes like this: a fake is only truly good if its creator cannot tell it from the real thing. This must be an exquisite fake. Marina laughs, and so does Garen, and so do I, and so does every other person in the theater. My face hurts from the grin that refuses to go away. I keep laughing along, even when I can't see the screen. All of the colors start to blur, even the sounds. What are they saying? I don't understand. Oh, everything's getting like really blurry. I hear everyone, so I laugh along. My cheeks feel hot. There's music blaring. Is there some sort of montage happening? I don't know. It's all just noise. My cheeks. Ah. No matter how much I wipe my face, it's still wet. Even as I stare down at my knees, away from all the flashing lights, the fog in front of me won't clear. Hey. Hey, Asya? Are you okay? Marina. I hear her whispering to me. I feel her gently caressing my shoulder. For some reason, I can't respond. My vocal cords won't work. She keeps asking me to quiet questions and receives no answer. She mutters something to Garen. He mumbles something back. I'm not sure if he's saying something to her or to me. But before long... I found myself in the foyer, in Marina's arms. She slowly pats my hair? I don't know how long we've been sitting here. By the time I hear Garen's voice, my throat feels totally dried out. What the hell happened? Oh my god. And after spoilers. Sorry, I'm reading chat. I'm still been dealing with customer service. Is Vadim cool now? Or does he still suck? Uh, he sucks, but in a way where we're kind of cool with him right now. Oh my god. Let's see, what's going on? Does she feel sick? Something like that. Shubina, hey, you alright there? Something hurt? Be quiet for a minute. I, uh, I, my voice, I can't form a sentence. I throw a rock into a lake, but the splash makes no sound. Just ripples, ripples, ripples. It's okay, it's okay. I shake my head, now more violently. Marina leans away and lets me sit up properly. Garen stands next to us, looking befuddled. Why is he here? The movie is still going. I sniff in an attempt to catch my breath. Tissue? No, thank you. Um, if you want something to drink... No, no. Uh, my surroundings come fully into view. The community center. The muddy sky outside. The thin electric light. It's been 5 days. Right now. What do you think she's doing now? Do you think she wants to go home? Do you think she misses her mom? Asya, do you think she's crying? No, probably not. It's been too long. Even I couldn't cry for so long. After so long, I think everyone I knew just forgotten about me. They'll find her. The investigation's still going. So, no, that's not what I mean. Even if they found Ira today, I sniff again, and before I can refuse, Marina shoves a paper napkin in my hand. I crumple it thoughtlessly. How can we do this? Do what? Everything. Watching some movie? Laughing? Making jokes? All while Ira is... So what, you want us to sit around and cry until she magically shows up? Vadim, No, I know that's not... I know that's impossible. Then what? What are we supposed to do? I don't know, but this makes me feel rotten. No, Asya. Marina tries to hug me again, but I push her away. Sorry. Listen, it's not your freaking fault. It's not ours either. If you want to beat yourself up over it, sure, go ahead. But you acting like she's dead won't help her feel less sad or whatever. Ow. What? Marina punches Garen's hand and mouths shut up. But the thing is, I know he isn't wrong. That's just how his world operates. The reality that Garen knows, and the era that Garen knows. I'd believe the same thing if I were in his shoes. Sadly, that's not the world I live in. These are things I'm allowed and not allowed to do. There are things I'm allowed and not allowed to do. I'm a swine that wandered out its pigsty to the grassland. It's not a world that I was ever meant to see. I can enjoy the view and thank almighty heavens for the chance to do so, but I can't call it home. I have to know my place. When a pig frolics through the field, it looks ridiculous. When a pig frolics through the field and the horse lays in with a ravine with broken legs, it looks repugnant. I understand what you're saying, Vadim, but it's impossible for me to think like that. Why? I know Ira wasn't very polite to you. Or anyone, really. So I wouldn't expect you to feel bad. I understand, but I don't know how I'm supposed to live anymore. You didn't even know her that well. That's right. She's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Why did I fucking she/her Vadim? Well, isn't this embarrassing? I have no argument. You've done it again, Garen. You've driven me into a corner, and now I don't know how to respond without making myself look like a fool. Feel free to laugh, you've earned it. It's a good one. Come on. Why aren't you laughing? Go back to the theater. What? You heard me. Leave us alone, okay? Alright, whatever. He puts the soda bottle next to me and throws his jacket on. Huh? You're not finishing the film? With a mood like that? I'll pass. Oh no, I'm sorry. Forget it. He walks out into the snow. Marina and I stare at the door in silence. After a couple seconds, Marina picks up the cream soda and takes a big swig. Ah, damn it. She smacks onto the bench the same way the middle-aged man would slam an emptied glass of vodka on the table. Huh. And here I thought I was onto something. Huh? Forgive me, Asya. I'm an idiot. No, you're not. Don't say that. It's my fault. I shouldn't have dragged everyone out here. No, I shouldn't have reacted like that. I just ruined it for everyone. You didn't. I felt the same way. I know it's all stupid. I just thought, wouldn't it be great if I could change something? Or do something that really helped, you know? I knew I had no chance from the start, but I kept telling myself, hey, what if it works? Haha, it's dumb as hell. Sorry for pulling you along like that. No, please don't be. Even if it turned out like this, I still had fun today. Oh, so fun's allowed now? I mean, I'm just messing with you. Marina sighs. She gets up and loosens her ponytail. You're a very forgiving person, Asya. I can't imagine living like that. Please don't get me wrong. It's a wonderful thing. I wish I could forgive myself this easily. But I should have known better. I'm too old to play pretend. She turns to me. You want to go home? Or will you finish the film? I'll go home. Thought so. That day seemed to have gone on forever. The day that seemed to have gone on forever finally came to a close. That's putting it nicely. It came to a screeching halt. Not that I'm sad. I knew it was I knew what it was from the start. A nice illusion, a peek at something distant and unattainable, an American film. A dream you will inevitably wake up from. But did it really have to end that way? If only I didn't get unreasonable. Maybe then? No. The next scene stays the same, no matter when you cut to the next one that comes from before. We could sit through the movie. We could even go to Vendoska right after. We could walk around all evening and talk and have fun. But tomorrow I'll be the same old me. Tomorrow Garen will be the same old Garen. Tomorrow he'll find a new reason to make fun of me. Tomorrow I'll hear the same old jokes from my classmates. Tomorrow I'd look at the ceiling and pray for Ira to come. She won't. Ira. She could probably throw a pebble up to the 5th floor, no problem. Well, maybe not maybe not completely without effort, but she threw a chair. That's not as easy as it looks, you know. She'd totally win. And then she'd get a free drink from Marina. Oh, what would be her favorite flavor? Maybe, Baikal? I can see that. I like Baikal too. And then we'd all go to the movies. Ira has probably seen a bunch of American films already. I can imagine her going to the cinema all alone. She'd have no qualms about that. Going together would be so much fun. Today's film was hilarious. I bet she'd be laughing all the way through. I'd like to see that. I think I got some snow in my boots. Crud. It's my fault for coming up with the idea so late. Well, in all honesty, I thought of it when looking down from the roof, opposite to Ira's. I just got swept up in the conversation and forgot to share. Also, dragging Marina back there after she got noticed would be rather risky. There's nothing I can't handle by myself, though. I don't exactly believe Marina's theory. Even Marina herself never actually believed in it. Frankly, that kind of speculation was plain disrespectful. But even then, there was something I still wanted to do. Snow piles on fast, so the lines need to be as deep as I can make them. I digged all the way through the ground. As far as legibility goes, nothing beats a black text on a pure white canvas. By the time morning comes, it won't look nearly as striking, but it could still be readable. I climbed the little play ladder to check if everything's okay. Yeah, should be good enough. Good enough for who? Ira's mother? I guess I'm just being tasteless. It's an offensive thing to write, acknowledging that it won't make any better. Won't make it any better. And so I'm not so principled as to erase it. I'm selfish, and I need today to end a certain way. This end makes me content. I climb down from the frozen ladder and head home. A message sprawls across the playground under Ira's window. Interesting. Good. Also, thank you for this summary, man. Really good. You're late. Sorry. You could have waited outside, you know. I was smoking. Marina was out with friends again. Doesn't she get sick of that? She looks around, then conspicuously slips something into my pocket. I don't need to check to know what it is. Next one will be in 2 weeks. So use sparingly, okay? You think I'm popping these like candy? I don't know. You're the one with an addictive personality. She points to my cig. I can quit whenever I want. Sure. I puff a cloud at her. Marina grumbles and frantically waves her arms around. I almost said hams. Huh? She ends up stealing a couple of drags before I finish. Oh yeah. Is it true you threw a friggin' chair at Vadim? The heck's that about? Ugh. Can we not talk about that? No. Can we not talk about that right now? No way, I wanna know. What happened? Nothing. He was obnoxious. Ain't that the norm? I sigh. I hate these stupid interrogations of hers. What's there to explain? He was just irritating, end of story. Oh, don't tell me. Did he try hitting on you? No, gross. Yeah, my bad. They'd be gathering money for a wake if that were true. Don't make me dream. Waha. This stupid incident. It happened what, 2 weeks ago? 2.5? feels like it's been months. Time hasn't felt right for a while, though. The pill bottle weighs heavy in my pocket. It was just picking on this girl. What's her face? Asya. Huh? Resident doormat. She's whatever. Oh, huh. You always stand up for her like that. Of course not. It's not my problem. Hmm? Why now then? It's got nothing to do with her. Those pricks were just being extra loud. It ticked me off. Uh-huh. I see. If you say so. Can she stop doing that? What's with that look? What? Just you people. No really, what? You're not subtle. First that weirdo and now you. Why is everyone treating me like this is some big deal? Eh? What did she do? Just today. Or yesterday, I don't know. She caught me in the toilet to apologize. What? What for? For nothing. She acted like it was all her fault. Like she's the prime reason I'm getting so much shit. Give me a break, we never talked. Huh, wow. Not even a thank you, but a sorry? I don't need thanks. It wasn't about her. Well, I guess it would be pretty big for someone in her situation. People like that are starved for any sort of kindness, you know? I wasn't kind at all. It's a matter of contrast, dummy. It's like if something like that happened to me. I wouldn't think too much about it, but back in middle school it would be a whole nother story. Like a huge deal. I raise an eyebrow. What's she talking about exactly? Marina smiles and shrugs. Well, no one reached out to me back when my life was all messed up. But I know that I'd cherish it a lot if someone did. I wasn't reaching out to anybody though. That doesn't matter. If you helped, you helped. Who cares why you did it? I lean back in the chair. This is also confusing. What she says makes sense on the surface, sure, but that logic should apply to me as well. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't. Because then that would mean Marina, I don't get people like that. She's not a massive tool like the rest of the class, but oh, whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, don't change the subject like that. What? There's not much more to discuss. Really? You're being kinda you're gonna be kinda cagey. I sigh. I told you that's all there is to it. You can buzz off now. Boo. And here I thought I'd get a glimpse into your stone-cold heart. Not happening. I dig into my cake. Would it kill her to be less nosy? At least now she's the one doing the talking. Some dumb stories from school, some friend drama that I don't really care for. I'm zoning out. It's okay background noise. Is this unfair? I'm not paying any attention. She knows I'm not. Our meetings have grown rare. She must have noticed that. She's not bringing it up though. Huh. That's so like her. Marina talks like nothing's happening. I guess that's fair. Nothing has happened, nor ever will. It's pointless. Everything's been pointless. The pill bottle is burning through my pocket. I don't think I can do this anymore. I listen to Marina, prattle on like usual. I thought I'd tell her that I'm done right off the bat, but she has a way of dragging you into some dumb conversation that you can't escape from. No, at some point I could. For the longest time, I could turn around and walk away no problem. So why the hell is it so hard today? Why am I so weak? Ah, no matter how much I chew, the cake doesn't taste like anything. Nope. Is that gonna be the end of chapter 2? Okay, I guess not. Oh my god. Imagine drawing a line. It doesn't have to be a perfectly straight line. In all likelihood, it won't be. If you go for it long enough, it will get wavy, unstable, or jagged. After a certain point, even an artist's steady hand can't stay completely still. Let's say you keep going on and on in one direction. You stare at the line you've drawn from up close, and it looks like a mess. Wow, so much variety. The rises, the falls, the soft waves, the sharp edges. Then you zoom out. The further you go, the more insignificant those little fluctuations become. Once you rise, once you rise way up high, your eyesight won't distinguish them at all. All you will see is a straight line. A single perfect stroke. One might say, but what if the fluctuation is so massive it encompasses most of that line? What if the shift is so monumental it can't be ignored even when viewed from outer space? Easy. The line needs to be longer. And past a certain point, all deviations, even ones spanning thousands of light years, will become negligible. Oh my god. Do you see what I mean? Now picture a line I've drawn across the whole entire universe. Truly endless line. What kind of curve could possibly put a dent in it? An infinite line that could be offset by an infinite curve. An infinite curve. A circle. An endless wheel. A cassette reel that plays everything that has and will ever happen. Is the song endless? Is it stuck on loop? The reel is endless, and hence there's no need to rewind the tape. It goes on seamlessly, forever and ever. It's a beautiful song. It doesn't need changing. Not that it's possible to change. Isn't it silly to still yearn for it? To dream of altering something that's already perfect? No, silly isn't the right word. It's blasphemous. Who are you to think you can improve a masterpiece? You're a human. Or do you seek the opposite? Do you wish to deface it? To inflict change like you'd inflict a wound upon a body. How low. Thankfully, the body you're looking for to destroy heals much better and faster than you could imagine. You push the knife in, and you feel it all. You feel the soft resistance of the skin, the toughness of the muscle underneath. You feel its edge hitting the bone. You see how blood gushes out and drips down to the hilt. You blink. What's that? There is no knife. There is no cut. Your hands are clean. All that remains is a faint smell of rust. You act surprised, but deep down you knew this would happen. Because you've always been aware of it. Everything in this world returns to absolute. December 24th! Oh my god. I don't think we're getting that happy ending. I guess we'll see. The sun rises and falls somewhere my eyes can't reach. The twilight looks down at me with a dull expression. I feel its gaze piercing the school roof and the floor above. No doubt I meant to catch it. I need to look into the eyes and own up to my hubris. Then there's a problem. But there's a problem. My signal still isn't strong enough to pierce through concrete. I know that because I looked up. I felt nothing but the burn of lamp shining straight into my eyes. No good. Perhaps I could make contact through the window. No, it doesn't seem so. It's too dark. I can't make out the scenery at all. Instead, the glass is smeared with the reflection of my face. That I don't want to look at. Hey, Shubina. Hey. I said hey. Ow. A mechanical pencil pokes me in the back. Ow. It hurts. Don't poke me like that. What is it? Calm down, crybaby. It's just a pencil. You did the English assignment, yeah? Yes. So? Garen stands with his hand unexpectedly outstretched. Same pose as always. Same expression. Vadim. Yeah? Why do you always... You guys can't do your own homework at all? His eyes narrow. Didn't we tell you? We're all busy people. Yup. That's right. We've got a lot going on. It's okay if you can't relate. I also have a lot of things to do. Yeah, like what? Walking alone, looking at snow till you hallucinate? What? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? This psycho cornered me the other day and started talking like I pulled some prank on her. Wait, I thought he wouldn't... Why? Why did I think he wouldn't talk about it? Huh? What the hell? Shubina, is that true? Not the first time she did something like this. Yeah, there was that one time in 5th grade. You mean at the car repair? But then, why now? Why bring this up today? Could it be... I mean, I always thought she was a little weird. It's kind of depressing, no? You mean scary? What if she, like, snaps someday? Huh, her? What's she gonna do? Don't know if she's crazy like that. Hey, Shubina, sure you're not the one who offed oh my god, Grushevska? Shut up! Huh? Huh? Was that my own voice? Huh. What the hell? Look at you. You know what jokes are, Shibina? I do. It's not funny. So what, you're gonna start crying now? If you don't have a sense of humor, that's your problem. Well, what? English! Garen stares at me. I stare back. I'm not giving it to you. Yes, girl! Oh my god. We gotta kill this guy. Eh? Why? I don't want to. It's as simple as that. But for some reason the words get stuck in my throat. Are you guys seeing this? Shubin is getting greedy. Yeah, what's with her? Honestly, you're awfully unfriendly today. That's not how you talk to your classmates. Careful, what if she bites? Yeah, don't want to catch what she has. Easy, Shuba, easy. The laughter doesn't stop. Before I can react, Garen grabs my bag and throws it to the others. They search through it unceremoniously. I get up and try to get it back, but I'm too weak. They push me away with zero effort. Of course, they find what they were looking for. They grab the homework and mess up some of my notes in the process. Not in the way that looks purposeful, but I know better. Well, at least I don't carry my poems with me anymore. It would have been worse. Though, maybe if something similar happened, someone like Iro would... Stop. Don't even think like that. Don't you dare. Iro can't be replaced. Just because there is no other person in the world as wonderful as her. It's just that. It's not just that. The real reason is bigger than that. Far bigger. It's because we've been there already. We've already been through all that. What came of it? Nothing. Everything's back on the same track. Everything's naturally fallen back into place. It's all according to the universal rulebook. Any divergence will be combed into a perfectly straight line. And going by that principle, I see why Garen had to strike that low, why it had to be done today. It was a message. Yes, of course. Now that I look at it, Garen's expression isn't quite the same. Something is off. His smirk, his eyes, his laughter. All of it feels a little forced. Oh, I get it. You're afraid I forgot my place since yesterday. You think I won't let you live that down. That? What's that? There's nothing to live down. What are you on about? Is that what you might say? Is what you might say. But it's obvious you're just plain dumb. Because I heard it. I heard it when you asked why I was crying. There it was. A faint trace of concern. And I saw it too. That awkward look on your face when Marina sat there on the bench comforting me. I'm right, aren't I? That's what got you so scared. That's funny. You really think you need to draw this line? You don't. I never want to cross it in the first place. You act as if I don't know how everything works, as if you need to teach me. But I know, I've known all along. In fact, it's you who's in the dark. You really think you're acting on your own accord? You think you're driven by a selfish interest? No, Vadim. It's not so simple. You don't need to even realize it, but your purpose is so much bigger than that. Right now, you're the agent of the universe's will. You are the force that swings back the pendulum. You're monumental. I can't imagine being granted a role so tremendous while being so ignorant of it. It's kind of beautiful. What you're doing right now, or rather what the universe is doing through you, I can't believe I'm witnessing it with my own two eyes. I used to pray for miraculous changes. I thank the universe for letting me live through all of these little fluctuations in the world's natural state. I took them in so greedily, knowing that very soon they'd all come to an end. But now that the universe is finding its center, I feel just the opposite. The process of the scales tipping back into balance is so beautiful it hurts. It's okay, huh? He looks up from the homework he's been copying. Yeah, now I can say for sure. I can see it in his eyes, clear as day. Don't worry, Vadim. His grip on the pen tightens for a moment. About anything. His friends giggle. I don't care. He forces out a scoff. Wow. Thanks, Oracle. The whole group goes on to make a few more digs at me. But they won't faze me in the slightest. Actually, I welcome them. It's just another sign the world is coming to an equilibrium. Oh my god. But what an incredible sight. I can feel it. My gratitude, my reverence, my love. My signal is growing stronger. Soon I'll be able to send my message. Soon I'll be able to fulfill my purpose. A bird flies past the window 3 times in a row. Oh my god. Poor girl. Let's see, she's usually surrounded by friends or talking to someone. So I'm a bit surprised when I see her walking down the corridor all alone. Marina! Oh shit! Your hair? Oh, Asya. Hi. Hi, hi. Uh, I wanted to apologize again for yesterday. Oh, that. I told you it's fine. It all happened because of me anyways. Marina smiles weakly. It feels as if she's looking through me. Are you tired? Do I look tired? Crap, huh? You didn't sleep well? I guess, yeah. It's like kind of interesting, because like, I don't think anything about her sprites have actually changed. I think it's just her hair is down. But because her hair is down, it just makes it look like her eye bags just seem more visible, even though like, I think they've just been there the entire time. Kind of interesting. I hope you have a good rest today then. Yeah, thanks. Why is this doesn't feel like our normal conversation. Am I just not saying the right things? Did you want something else? Not really. I just wanted to, say hi. Huh, well, we've got that covered. Yeah, I suppose. Looks like yesterday left Marina feeling pretty beat. God, that makes me feel really bad. But I can't apologize again. That Will must be annoying. Did I try cheering her up? She's usually the one leading our conversations, so I'm not exactly used to this. I just can't stand there. I gotta choose a topic. Which one? What's a fun thing to bring up? My head is all empty. Crap. Something fun. Something, what do we usually talk about? Anything about Ira? No. Terrible. Marina looks away with a small sigh. You know, I think it's time we stop talking, stop asking each other that. You mean, about her? She nods, forming a thin line. We both know the answer. Huh. I've been real gross to you this past week. Huh? Why? Don't say that. No, Asya, you don't understand. I was just I wanted to deny the obvious, and you... I'm sorry. I've strung you along all this time. Not just yesterday. Yeah? Strung along? I thought it would be easier this way. When you when you want to convince yourself of something, you gotta find somebody who agrees with you. Then, even if that thing you're trying to believe is false, at least you're not alone in it. And when you're alone in it, because when you're alone in it, you're just delusional. You know the funny part? None of it helped. I thought that if I really put my mind to it, I'd make it tangible. If I just tricked myself into believing she's okay. Maybe only at school, or out with friends, or just with you. But, I'm awful. Marina, if Ira wasn't okay, then all of it would have been my fault. Why? For not stopping her that day? For everything. And I just couldn't bear that thought. Or well, it's pretty clear those are the facts I have to face. Please, don't talk about yourself like that. It's cruel. Jeez, it's okay. I didn't say all that for you to reassure me. I just wanted to be honest with you. You don't have to talk to me anymore. Huh? Really? I won't bother you again. But I want to talk to you. I like talking to you. Bleh, I bet you do. What was that? You're a good girl, Asya. Don't waste your kindness on people like that. Like what? Like me. She softly pats my shoulder. At that moment, it doesn't feel like she's looking through me anymore. Those eyes. Maybe I'd be happier if I never caught that expression. He walks away, and I'm left standing with a dumb face and a flat pain in my chest. It feels like I just saw something no one was ever meant to see. Marina smiled in the same way like she always had, and yet her eyes were filled with a despair I couldn't fathom. Not like an agonized scream, nothing like that. It was a placid, dull despair. Like a bottomless ocean stuck in a permanent calm. Has it always been there? For how long? Could I have noticed sooner if I just looked closer? I want to call out to her again, but she's already gone. Ah. So it all returns into its original form. Just as I expected, just as it's meant to. I've been prepared for this since the beginning. So why then? Why won't this ache go away? Damn it. Even I'm not this selfish. It's not that I wish this would have kept on going. It was nothing but a misstep, a small irregularity that was bound to correct itself. I knew that. So this suffocating feeling, the same feeling I had back in class. It must be the beauty of it all. I'm overwhelmed. Each piece is falling back into its place so gleefully, it's impossible to tear your eyes away. Starting from the end, back to the beginning. Going by that order. The last one that started to act abnormally was Garen. It wasn't too big of a change, all things considered, but it was unnatural. Good thing that's already been corrected. Then Marina started talking to me. Not just that, Marina and I spent time together almost every day. Very abnormal. That was a very strong deviation. So her falling back into its place caused an accordingly strong emotional response. Okay, that all makes sense. Then we have one more piece remaining. One that started it all. The person that caused the greatest, the most unnatural shift of all. She was the first to come, and she'll be the last to go. But wait, how would that work? Ira has already been gone for a long time. What is there left to comb? Do you think you flatten a curve that does not exist? No. I'm thinking about this all wrong. Ira may not occupy the same space I do, but she exists somewhere out there. Her body, whether it's alive or dead, is still a part of the world. As long as she exists in this world, as long as there are traces of her still remaining, this abnormality won't go away. So which traces can be removed? What would be within reason? Ira can't vanish from my memory. Perhaps anyone else's, but not mine. I'm not impudent, you know. Oh my god. I'm being impudent, sorry. Let's see. Who am I to say what can and cannot be done? Anything's possible. Heck, if the universe wills it, I'll get a head injury and forget my own name. But somehow, even in that case, I'm not sure I'll remember her. I'll remember the poem I've written for her. I'll remember my prayers to her. Ira's presence will linger in this world no matter what. She will exist until the day I die. And after that, I guess the abnormality will have run its course. The message is much bleaker now. The snow is deeper, the letters are shallow. But it's still there. I look up to the window. That's what I thought. It's nothing. There's no replacement. Only empty space where the bear used to sit. How straightforward. For some reason I'm surprised by how brash it is. The world is infinitely complex. Yet it chooses to send its message in such a direct and simple way. Honestly, that's pretty cute. I appreciate that. So that's how you want it to be. You want to erase all the remains of her. Every footprint she's ever made, every word that she's ever spoken, everything until Ira Krzyzewska becomes nothing more than a memory. Well then, a memory she'll be. I'm looking straight at you. Do you see me? My signal is weak, so you probably can't hear me very well, but perhaps you feel my intent. I said so already, haven't I? You may cleanse all the distortion on planet Earth. You can erase everything and everyone else for good. That's part of why my breath halts when I think of you. That's part of why I love you. But I have to deny you, just this once. Okay? Are you mad? Sorry, I can't tell. But please don't be. It won't change anything. I'm a pitiful, worthless gnat. I know that nothing I do will ever matter. Not to you, not to anyone else. But for Ira, no, for myself, I won't let her memory fade. It's just one thing I won't concede, even to you. Hey, what's that look? I'm being arrogant, I know. So if you wish, please swat me like a fly. I understand. In any way you like. At any place, at any moment. Erase me from this world. I have to be abnormal too, right? I'm part of the problem, right? Now that Ira exists within me, there's no choice but to smite me. So smite me, please. Cleanse your body of me. Cleanse yourself of this filth. Heal. Let the world return to its axis. Make everything right. Take everything back. Make everything nice. Make everyone happy. I'm begging you. Please. Please, 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 please. Do it, goddammit! Oh, the snowing, the snowing again. My voice doesn't echo between the buildings. Nobody there as much looks outside, and yet I feel it. The signal I just sent has reached halfway across the sky. It burnt up in the atmosphere, got muffled and lost. But if it got halfway there, then it made it past the densest layer. The greatest obstacle is now behind me. Now all that's left is to gather just a little more love. Just enough for that final push. A little bit more gratitude. A little bit more warmth. A little more, just a little tiny bit more. And then you'll know. You'll know how much I really love you. Oh? Wait, yes? Good evening. Can I please speak to Marina? She's busy right now. Oh, I see. Could you please ask her to call Asya back when she's free? Sure. Thank you very much. Oh, this music. She's not feeling too well. I don't think she'll be calling anyone today. I can pass a message if you want. What's that noise? That's fine. Thank you. Good night to you then. Good night. Click. The receiver on the other end sounded different. Interesting. Oh my god, another one of these. Ground. Ground. The ground under. The ground is firm. The ground, I feel the ground under my boots. I put my foot down firmly, and I feel the ground under my boot. Stomp, solid, stomp, solid. Stomp, ah. I fall. It's like a dream. The same as when I'm just about to fall asleep and suddenly my body drops. Like when I missed an extra step while going down a staircase. But that's unfair. I was just looking at the ground. I was looking straight down at the soil. Why did I fall? I was so cautious. It's not fair, 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 it's not fair. It's not fair, damn it. Hey, I'm falling. You hear me? I can't stop. Hello? Of course I'd fall no matter what. My sad attempts to save myself were self-deception. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? You can't prevent a fall when there's no ground below you. Why did I ever think there was? What was I trying to imagine every time I brought my foot down? What was the intended result of doing so? An impact? With what? An impact needs two objects. There are no two objects. The ground and I cannot collide, because an object cannot collide with itself. It's all one object. It's one object. Everything in the world is only one object. I jolt and skitter away from the figure that just touched my shoulder. What the hell you want? Blurry. Who is this? Is that Ira? Everything around me is a shapeless blotch. My hands sink into something wet and brittle. I don't want anything. Can you see me? Of course I can. What kind of question is that? My back hits something hard. Oh no, that's Marina, I think, maybe. I try to grip onto the brittle stuff below, but my unsteady hand sinks lower and scrapes against something cold and dirty. I feel it's burrowing under my fingernails. It's gross. Oh, you do? What do I look like? You see me, right? Then it shouldn't be hard to answer. Let's see. The finger inches closer. I gotta get away, but there's nowhere to run. My legs feel weak. I blink and try to focus. It isn't. Its shape keeps blurring with the world around. How about, what's the color of my hair? It has hair? I really can't tell. No, actually, I don't even care. I don't give a damn what this thing looks like. The hell does it look like? The hell does it want with me anyway? Okay, this is definitely era seeing Marina, I guess. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Well, maybe, how about the color of my dress? Should be easier, right? Can you answer that? Go away. Why won't this thing leave me alone? How do I make it leave? I throw a punch, but my body feels weak and wobbly. But I can't. Wait. No, I can throw. I can totally throw. What do I throw? With my hand, with all that my hand can grab is weird brittle stuff. That ought to buy me some time, right? Right. I got this. I got this. I'm just gonna grab a handful. Hey, come on and try and focus a little. Here, look. How many fingers am I holding up? Right here, see? Whoa. I throw. Take that. A tangle of something gross flies at my face. It's moist and wiry, but and ew. Some of it got in my mouth. Ew, 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 yuck. I spit out the dirty grass and I just threw that I just threw against the wind. Gross, gross. The person in front of me laughs. Who the hell does she think she is? Right, she. That's a girl's voice. A girl. Blah, you. I lift my head. Shut the hell up. What's so funny? Yay, Marina. Even in this state, Ira's instinct is to still throw a chair. It's in her blood. The girl wipes a tear from her eye. It's really not that funny. Alright, sorry. That's one way to come to your senses, huh? Right. So, you see me? You see me now? What? Duh, I just told you. Wait. I do see her. I actually fully see her. Dark eyes. Hair past her shoulders, gathered in a pony. Dumb face. Dumb smile. Uniform. Okay. She holds up 2 fingers. How many did you see? Piss off. What? Come on, just answer. I know you see 'em. You totally see 'em, don't you? Then why ask? I feel the cold, hard soil beneath me. The grass my hand, brushes against is wet. Ah, right. It rained not too long ago. My butt must be all dirty. Crap. Mom's gonna be pissed. Girl observes me with such a strange expression. Suddenly, the weight of the situation dawns on me. I stand up quickly. Shit. My legs are still unstable. I lean in on the garage, wall next to me. Hey. Careful there. Here, I can. Don't touch me. She steps away. You tell anyone about this, or you're dead meat? Dead meat? Who says that? Shut up. I'm not fucking around. Huh? What's that look? It's almost as if she's... Damn it. Do I really look this pathetic? Has this been going on for a while? Huh? These episodes. Why would she need to know that? That's just more ammo to be used against me later. It's none of your business. I need to stabilize myself. This sucks. I hate feeling this helpless. What the hell are you even doing here? I followed you. Creepy. Uh-huh. I know, right? Why would you admit that? It's really unnatural for a girl to be here. At least I have my reasons. These garages, are here when I go to my, sorry, or where I go when I begin to feel messed up. I catch when an episode is coming on. As soon as I feel like the world is folding in on me, or like I'm losing myself in something I'm not supposed to see, that's where I run. It's a good place to hide from everyone. It's not that I'm scared or anything. I don't care if they point and stare like I'm a fly caught in their soup. But if they start looking at me with pity, then I'd rather just die. Did I really look so out of it while walking here that she just had to follow me? Really? Just for a laugh? Well, I guess she got what she wanted. That's one expectation I've managed to live up to. Oh right, I don't think we've talked before. It's Marina. She reaches out a hand. Really? She thinks I'm gonna fall for that? Don't take me for an idiot. I want to scoff at her. I open my mouth to speak, but when I meet her eyes, those words catch in my throat. At first I thought she pitied me, but no, that's not it. This girl, what's with her? Ira. Yeah, I know. Not gonna shake my hand, are ya? No. You should though. Huh? Helps you stabilize. Gripping something, feeling its texture, temperature. Good way to ground yourself. Not. though I guess you're touching that wall anyway. That's not. Maybe that's good enough. The hell's her deal? Does she not understand what she just saw? Does she not know me? No, she just said she does. Then why? Why isn't she looking at me weird? Where's the disgust? Where's the ridicule? Does she not get it? Doesn't she know looking at someone so weak is meant to make her feel superior? Doesn't she know this is the part where you're supposed to laugh? Hey, don't worry. I won't tell anyone. I'm serious. Scout's honor. I'll kill you if you do. Wow. Better not snitch then. The way she speaks is kind of annoying. I can help you. Huh? You know, with the episodes? I know how to handle them. Piss off. Hey, I'm serious. I know what I'm talking about. Like the hell you do. Just shut up already and leave me alone. Even I don't know what's wrong with me. Who does she think she is to say something like that? I hate when people who act as if they know better than you do. No, really. I get them too. Huh? Oh. I mean, you must have heard that I was pretty weird in middle school, huh? I haven't. I've never heard about you at all. Oh my god. Really? What's that reaction? Does she think she's some kind of celebrity? How self-absorbed can you be? You seriously never... well. It's great to meet ya, Ira. She suddenly beams and gets all giggly. Huh? I don't get her at all. My head is still a little woozy, but I think I can finally stand by myself. I pull away from the wall and... never mind. Still unstable. Whoa, careful there. She catches me right as I hit the ground. Some save that was. Don't push yourself too much, okay? Told you I'm fine. Huh, I can see that. She helps me up. I hate to admit it, but she's right. Having somebody hold you helps a lot. Maybe that's why I got this far, maybe that's why I never got this way when I'm with Tolik. That kid always hangs around me like a koala. Oh my god. Koala? Australia mentioned? Isn't she getting too old for that sort of thing? Oh, sorry, I've done this like 3 times tonight. Isn't he getting too old for that sort of thing? He's almost 7. Hey, you hungry? Let's go eat something. Nothing better than a sweet treat than when you're feeling down. Sugar's good for the brain, yeah? It'll be great to get more to your senses working. A sweet treat, huh? Wait, no. What am I thinking? Marina? I don't even know who this person is. I'm not her freaking friend. Why would anyone act like that with someone they just met? She really must take me for a moron. I told you I'm fine already. Bye. Eh? Come on. It'll be my treat. You gotta listen. Hey. Maybe I really am slow. I stumbled all the way to the muddy grass and dirt tracks as if I could shake this feeling off. As if somebody finding me like this, as if somebody offering me help or something I could just forget. As if the shame was something I could wash away. No, it was even worse than that. It was so much dumber than that. Don't be stupid, huh? Do you want to get better or not? I said I can help you. I'm already fine. Yeah, right. How long will that last? How long do you think you'll start stumbling around and crying like a baby again? Hell did you just say? It'll happen again. Don't you get it? If you keep doing nothing, it'll get worse. I'll handle it. It's none of your business. You think you're being cool or something? Hiding away and clawing at the ground? That's stupid. Shut up. You're stupid. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. I told you I do. Were you even listening?
Not really. Rude. It really was stupid. I didn't want to accept it, and I didn't want to let it grow. But I was too feeble after all. What was that feeling that I've denied myself for so long? It was embarrassing to even think about. Because my future had been set out from the start. My path kept going down and down and down like a straight garbage chute. As my episodes got worse, reaching the bottom was just a matter of time. And knowing that, still knowing that, I let it happen anyway. I let myself get swindled and get stupid and get soft. I think that was the day the childish feeling was born in me. Right, on the day I met Marina, deep in my heart, my hope reared its ugly head. Hero, come back. Oh, double audio, fuck. Fuck.
Yeah, let me see if I can fix it. Wait, what about...
Maybe if I do it like this, it's normal? Oh my god. Fixed! Okay, perfect. Yeah. I was gonna mention, we've been going for 3 hours, and this, seems like a good stopping point. I don't know how long chapter 2 is. Like, I think this whole session has just been chapter 2. Holy shit. Yeah, I know it's pretty close to, pretty close to last time. Alright. Yeah, sorry for the, technical issues this session. Oh my god. I'm gonna see if I can fix it. It worked immediately. Okay, that's awesome. Oh my god. And I don't know how long this will be, but I presume next session should be the last one. We gotta be like somewhere in like the final stretch at least. Either that or the last chapter's really short. Might be an epilogue? Yeah, that could be the case, yeah. Oh my god. Regardless, I hope everyone here had fun for like what parts they could get of it. Oh my god. Sorry for the shorter session, but 3 hours seems to work well. Yeah, it's really good so far. I'm very shocked. Like, not necessarily shocked. It's like, you know, there's like things where like someone's like, oh wow, this game is really good. You should like really play it, right? And I don't know, you're expecting it to be really good, but you're just I guess like you're very perplexed by like how good it is, I guess. Oh my god. It's like, wow, it's exactly as people described. I'm very shocked. Oh my god. Yay, thank you. Alright, I'll see you guys next week, same time, of course. And things should be good. Oh my god. Alright, bye guys.